Howdy!
Hi.
It's me, it's Jack.
Yeah.
We're a few days short, we're doing baking.
Again.
Ooh. We're doing it again. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. That light might be irritating, I'll just be shorter.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm so I was just standing further away.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. What's happened since the last time we streamed? I think we have a Discord now. I don't know if we had a Discord before.
Has the world gone to shit yet?
I think it's still teetering over the edge. I don't think it's got any...
Not quite, but it's getting there, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the whole, like...
When did we last stream this?
When did we last stream this? It would have been... Was it after I stopped working at Amazon?
Yeah, it was after, yeah.
Yeah, it was probably January, February time, I think.
Bloody hell. Months.
Yeah.
Ages.
I'm going to be a teacher now. I've got my PGC all sorted.
Yeah, I'm studying another year. After that, God knows.
Yeah.
Well, I got my results and those were okay, so time to relax.
We've got our visualizer thing again.
Yeah.
It's set up differently, so I don't know how well it'll work.
I really need to cut my hair. I meant to bring a hairband, but I completely forgot.
Yeah, I need to... I hit my head the other day and I've like scalped myself. So I even need to look at like getting a hair transplant or something.
Yeah. Oh god.
But I'm all good. Thankfully, you know, UK healthcare, so it's...
So we don't get absolutely robbed whenever we have a problem.
What are we going to start with today, Jack?
Cupcakes, right?
Yeah.
We can make cupcakes and they can cool down whilst we're making the brownie mix, so then we can make the buttercream, pipe them onto the cupcakes whilst the brownies in the oven, and then we should do it directly.
Yeah, that was a lot of words, I'll agree.
Yep.
First off, Jack, what's the difference between a muffin and a cupcake?
Muffins are bigger.
Muffins are bigger?
Yep.
Okay, is that it?
Pretty much, yeah.
In my mind, muffins have fruit, cupcakes don't. I'm thinking like
chocolate muffin.
I'm thinking like fairy cakes.
Oh, fairy cakes are diddy. It's like fairy cakes, cupcakes, muffins. I think we only have cupcake cases, so we might just end up doing cupcakes, but cake. Just small, hand-sized.
Yeah.
You eat it.
And like, do we want to do some bad icing art again on the buttercream?
I don't know how you do bad icing art.
Oh, that's how we can try to date the video. It was when Hobbs met his old pirate.
The stripper, yeah. God.
So it was before that we went on the boat.
Before we went on
without
the boat,
spoiling too much.
I don't know. It's pretty genuine anyway, so it's like fine. But yeah. Gosh, well, should we get?
Yeah, let's get going. I'll stand here around my name and yeah.
All right, there we go. Got that.
Oh, we're doing some lovely measuring.
Oh, the butter's pretty hard.
Oh, is the butter too hard?
Yeah.
I did the middle's hard.
You might need access to the microwave, which is the really fun bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Because if you have hard butter, you can just whack it in the microwave for a little bit, and it also comes up.
See, we totally prepared this beforehand.
Oh, we are so prepared.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, let's take you on a travel. We do have like a table ready with ingredients and stuff.
Whereabouts are your cutlery?
Cutlery?
The one drawer I didn't take.
Yeah, this is my humble abode, and Jack doesn't see me often, unfortunately.
No. I'm busy.
Howdy. I can see there's people talking now. Man, this light.
Anna's here. Anna's gonna bully us, I bet.
There we go. But yeah, I hope audio's doing all good, guys. Let us know otherwise. I've just realised this is logged in through the channel stuff, so I could give myself a subscription probably on Tyler's credit card. But
that's
Jack's told me not to. Audio's fine. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your day.
113.
Yeah, 113 grams of butter.
That good.
Yeah. So we'll be microwaving that. We can quickly mute ourselves and unmute ourselves now. And now you can, maybe. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably mute for the microwave.
We'll see.
Is that plastic fine in a microwave? I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
I usually put those
There we
bowls
go.
in.
We're fine. Bye. Have fun.
Okay, microwave.
Yeah, it's the power.
Power.
And then you press start. And now you press up for time. There we go.
Oh, it's lovely little
Operating-
5-second increments.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
Another trick is to not get it explode.
Yeah, I'll... That was some microwave dancing for anyone curious. I wasn't sure how upsetting it was audio-wise.
Okay. That should probably be
There we go.
alright.
Got some lovely melted butter. That's step one for anyone.
I didn't want to know it. It's not step one.
Is it not step one?
It's just meant to have softened butter, so I did a bit overkill. But
Ah.
it's alright.
Well, it's not like baking is chemistry, you know? Right? That's what
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah, we'll say that. Chemistry is just like applied physics, so it's like not as good anyway. No biased opinions here.
Chemistry was my favourite subject, and then like at A level, I got more marks in chemistry than I did physics, and I got a lower grade because the chemistry boundaries are so awful.
Yeah, I remember it being horrendous as a subject anyway. A lot of people complained about you.
To be fair, I was quite lucky at my levels. I was like 1 UMS over the grade boundary for nearly everything. It was pretty nice. I think it was... Yeah, for no more than mathematics A level, you need an average of 90 in C3 and C4.
90?
You need an average of 90 for C3, C4. I got 89 and 92.
Oh, jeez.
Which is just the average. Okay, now you add your caster sugar. If it wants...
That's a bit much. I might scoop a little out. I was gonna see how solid it was. That's not touching butter, so I can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about cross-contamination.
Okay, just don't tell. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's butter.
You need a second spoon.
Maybe. I'm gonna go through your spoons like there's no tomorrow, Nathan.
It's all good, Jack. There's nothing wrong with good spooning.
So you're right. Yeah, it's the right place of putting it.
So,
Oh, a bit more to go.
about 113 grams of butter wants to be with about
13 grams of sugar.
Yeah, so a 1-to-1.
It's not like I tip like 250 in Baxton.
Nah, at that point, you just have more butter, right? Level the playing... That's nearly. One more spoon. We're nearly there, guys. Hey!
Nice.
Oh,
It's a science.
it's a science. But now it's not enough.
Oh, fuck. Easy to put in and take out.
That's skipped like 8 numbers there.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway,
Done with that scale.
we've got our sugar, we've got our butter.
Now it's probably time to mute again in a second because we've got to whisper.
Now we're gonna blitz. I hope people enjoy the calm music, and I can try to do another dance.
Got to find get all this shit out anyway.
No, it's
have
all
you got a plug socket anywhere? For
Yeah, it's over in the corner.
There we go.
Pass me the wire.
Oh, there we go. Do you want to do this bit?
Do I want to do this?
Do you want to do this bit?
No,
No?
Jack, you're the chef.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm just here for my good looks.
Oh.
I'll just mute to save everyone's ears. It's all good. Howdy,
It's all
we're
good.
back. Sometimes my microphone likes to pretend it doesn't exist.
I like to do that sometimes.
Yeah, but we're done blitzing. We can start talking again. Yeah,
Don't mind me.
just nothing wrong with beating around the bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're making the buttercream right now.
No, the cake.
Oh, we're making the cake right now.
Making the cake first.
Cake first.
But you still go whisk up a bit. I'm just gonna chuck that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can get a
What else? What else have we got? What do we do next? Eggs.
Eggos.
Eggs.
We've got some nice large free-range eggs. I think they're free-range.
Solid. Yeah, they're free range.
Yay! Gotta look after your chickens.
Ooh.
I do think once I become rich and famous and everything, we're gonna have some ducks.
Ducks.
We'll keep ducks. We'll have some duck eggs.
Yeah. I won't do one in which and things.
If you want in a bowl.
Yes, bowl.
Yeah, in there and then top. But yeah, we've got some lovely sugary butter right here. Sugar, butter, and air, which is, I guess, important.
Mm-hmm. Helps it rise. I think.
Yeah, I assume it helps with the density as well.
Yeah, texture and everything. Because if you didn't whisk it, you'd end up with a bit of cake.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird how big texture is and
Excuse
taste
me.
and flavour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
mushrooms,
If
I
you
get.
get something with a shit texture, it's just.
Yeah, I can't eat mushrooms. Like I can and I will, but I'll complain about it heavily. Just because like they're just a bit slimy, you know.
They are. I've never been a big fan of mushrooms.
I've got a friend who's a big like Myconid fan, and we got him like this grey room mushroom bag. It's essentially just a bin bag that you fill with soil and the spores, and they grow out of the bin bag. It's pretty cool actually. Like if you imagine like in an enchanted forest of mushrooms growing off the trees, it looks like that.
Have you got any like Dettol spray to clean the surface?
Have I got any Dettles?
Yeah.
If I did, it would be where your legs are.
Smashing on. Have a peek in a sec.
Oh yeah.
Cracked eggs on the surface.
Oh, I was like, oh, we got a Discord announcement. No, it's just our Discord saying, hey, you're live. So if you want,
you know what? I never guessed.
yeah.
You know, I wouldn't have known otherwise.
If you want to join our Discord, know what we're doing, how we're doing it, feel free to hop on the link. I think we got like a. Is that a with Koji? Is that the provider we use for our links? I don't know how to say it, but there's a link there that then takes you to other links.
Yeah. Link for links.
Links to links.
Links for links.
Ooh. We've got our follower goals at the minute. I think once we reach 100, we're gonna do a giveaway, right?
Yep. D&D rule book, right?
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
That's
Howdy.
good.
How you doing?
Hey up.
We've got some sugary, airy butter, and that's as far as we got.
Yeah. Go.
Jack is currently. We've pre-cut some pecan nuts to go in the brownie.
Yep. Chop the pecans, so it's not just like massive pecan chunks every now and then.
Yeah, and we're preparing the eggs right now.
Yes. Oh, I popped the eggs on top of the eggs.
Eggs
Might
on the
tip
eggs.
2 eggs into the bowl, Nathan.
Ooh, just two.
Just 2.
So just the yolk?
No, just 2 of them. They're like, do it till 2 yolks go in.
Ah, just 2 eggs.
Yeah,
There's
just 2
4
eggs.
eggs in here.
Yeah, it's
So just do half of it.
just do half of it.
That was maybe
Winner.
half. There we
Yeah.
go.
Winner. See? Easy peasy.
So what are we doing with them now?
Have you got... Actually, no. Take this back. Forgot I need it for this.
Oh, we're blitzing again.
Yeah, blitzing again.
Okay, well, we'll mute just to save everyone's ears, but I'll do my best to dance. And then I'm sure my computer will forget what my microphone is again.
There we go. Yes.
We ready?
Nope.
No, we're not ready.
Got shit on my hands.
Poor Jack.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoys the beautiful silence.
I didn't almost tip.
We've made a mistake, ladies and gentlemen.
First one of the day.
Yeah, we were meant to do a half batch because we only had one muffin tray.
Yeah.
So Jack put in 4 eggs, which is the full
I mean,
amount.
you've got a loaf tin, right?
We got a loaf tin.
Yeah, we can just put the excess in the loaf tin.
Just make a cake.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get more butter and sugar.
More butter and sugar time.
More butter and sugar to level out the dance.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
I need to work on my interpretive dancing. I was trying to do some BSM. I only know a very small amount.
More than me.
So we're gonna soften up some more butter, and then put in some more sugar, blitz again, and then we should be done.
It's 250.
Yeah. Yes, we do have maths. Unfortunately,
my entire degree is maths. I teach maths.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Jack's
Jack's doing a maths degree. I'm gonna be a maths teacher.
Well, I'm doing physics, which is just maths but better.
Oh yeah. Applied maths.
Better, useful maths.
I do agree that those doing like maths degrees at uni, they don't put numbers together. They talk with words and like symbols.
I mean, I talk with symbols all the time, but like.
But you at least add numbers together.
You can make the symbols make sense and they actually have a physical meaning.
Yeah.
When the numbers stop having physical meaning and it's all just like abstract, it's like, what's the point anymore? You know?
I do agree. I would struggle to do a maths degree because it's about understanding the numbers, so not just throwing them together till you get a suitable answer. You need to know what Jack is playing Saturday. He was asking whether or not we were streaming. And I was like, yeah, bro, one shot. One shot party.
No idea. No idea what I'm playing Saturday. What have we got like a filler little introduction thing?
I mean, I'm gonna be a shop clerk, but one of those ones that is so tall that you ask them to reach for the peaches or something.
Oh.
I think Anna's gonna be a fisherman. I think Chris was gonna be a sort of like hermit.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What role do you want to fill in there? We have a provider, a public service. So we got like primary service. We've got tertiary service, like selling things, and we have a consumer. So yeah, if we had secondary service, then we got everything.
We'll be the entire supply chain.
Exactly. Look, Anna catches the fish. You cook the fish.
Yeah.
I sell the fish, and Chris eats the fish. We just created society. We have a little microverse. Okay, we're gonna mute just while the microwave goes. Howdy, we're back.
There we go.
Okay, so we put too many eggs in, so we made more butter, more sugar,
Yep.
and then we added that to the too many eggs, and now it's normal. So I guess you're looking for this sort of like light, fluffy sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
And we should be done whisking for a while, so we'll be able to keep talking.
Yeah.
So next comes the vanilla extract.
Yeah. Don't forget, or you just have plain sponge. I think it's 1 teaspoon.
A teaspoon.
Yeah,
cup,
teaspoon.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, that's half a teaspoon.
I only have some of the funny measuring containers, so...
You got half a tablespoon and half a teaspoon.
At one point I was making a thing that needed like 2/3 of a cup, so I was like, okay. Well,
cup measurements are just naff. I don't care where you're from with this shit.
well, I mean...
Yeah, cup measurements. They make no sense. Cups are different sizes.
Well, yeah, but there is a standard cup.
There is a standard
like,
cup.
a kilogram only means something because one thing means a kilogram.
Yeah.
What does upset me is the fact that kilogram is the standard, not gram. Like, why isn't 1 kilogram just called a gram?
I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah, but like, yeah, like the physics SI units or whatever, you have like a lux, you've got like an amp.
That ain't even the half of it.
And then you just have a kilogram. Like, why is the standard 1,000 or something?
I mean, one of my favourite not fuck ups, but like things they haven't bothered to fix in physics is current.
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 Oh, because
Electric current, because when the direction of current is the opposite direction to the electrons actually travelling.
I mean, they solve it by saying that electrons are negatively charged, and we're talking about movement of positive charge.
Yeah.
But there is no positive charge movement.
There is no movement of positive charge. It's just it's just weird, and that is the answer to it. But it's just a bit unsatisfying. I love teaching it because that's like the first time I get to teach the students like, hey, physics is a bit fucky wucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole light only travels in straight lines, but then it's a wave. But then it's a photon.
It only travels in straight lines until it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, could I have a ceramic bowl?
A ceramic bowl, yeah.
Ceramic bowl for flour. Sorry, I'm using up all your stuff.
So good. I'll finish cleaning the other bowl.
Oh, that's all good. We won't need it again.
No?
We only got
Brownies
Brownies don't have eggs in these ones.
Brownies don't have eggs?
Well, most brownies do have eggs, but these ones are vegan brownies.
Ah.
And they're actually really good brownies in their own right. I'm usually very critical of vegan stuff because why not? Why would you?
It's usually a lot like thicker, but for brownies I think that's okay.
Yeah, brownies you can have thick. It's all right.
Yeah, I quite like a thick, rich brownie. We haven't been measuring in ounces the whole time.
No, I haven't. Bloody hell. Tell you what, 113 ounces is a hell of a lot.
But I think that should say micrograms. Yeah, no, I think a kilogram should be a gram.
Then
and a gram is a milligram.
Yeah. When I say micrograms.
Well, micro is for 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I only did A-level physics, so I ignore the rest.
Don't worry, it's fine. I've been teaching it for 3 years as well. On top of my degree.
So we're currently measuring out some of the self-raising flour that you'll add to your egg, vanilla extract, butter and salt mix.
Not salt.
Not salt, sugar. Oh, nearly.
You don't replace it with salt.
Yeah,
you win for a hell of a treat.
That's like a Hell's Kitchen thing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Apparently...
That's what you do if you really hate someone, then you give them a cake made with salt instead of sugar.
Yeah. Well, but apparently the Hell's Kitchen producers would like mess around with people by swapping the salt out for sugar and things.
That's when you really can't see the difference to like taste it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you're meant to be tasting it halfway through, and I guess they'll just not show the scenes where someone's tasting like, oh, this is wrong, and throwing it out. They'll just keep it for the people that refuse to back down. I do quite like the sort of Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen things, just because of it's like quite stark personalities clashing.
It's like what's it? The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Bunch of horrible people coming together and competing.
Well, I don't want to use the word horrible, but,
yeah. Some people do deserve a label.
I've
Some
been,
of them are alright.
I've been
Some
watching
businesses
on YouTube. Is it Channel 5?
maybe.
Yeah. So he's a guy who goes around like interviewing people. Some of them is like sort of satire. Some of them are more like proper interview stuff.
Yeah.
But like, what he'll do is he'll actually talk to the people and just say like, "What's on your mind?" So you hear like some very different opinions and stuff, and it's quite interesting, like how different people can see the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, recently there's the anonymous submissions thing on Durham. And there was there was a post recently which I found just horrendous. It was so like there's obviously raw girls, which are like posh people who talk very very like Queen's Englishy and say rah a lot, hence a nickname. Stereotypically, but I've seen it happen. There was a post about people making fun of rah girls, because that does happen.
Yeah.
And they were complaining about how you can't do the same to working class students, and they just can't see the difference as to what it would be between making fun of someone who's rich, has MacBooks all the time, and wears flares, to someone who can't afford it, which I thought was just horrendous.
I mean, they're not wrong, I suppose.
They're not wrong,
like
but
we
at the
are,
same
we are.
time,
people are discriminating against them because they have like more opportunities.
Yeah.
But I think that's an okay price as long as you get to have those extra opportunities.
Exactly, you get to have the opportunities, and you have that privilege at the end of the day. It's a massive difference between like punching up and punching down.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting that at least from our opinions, like it's more acceptable to punch up. Really, you shouldn't punch at all, I suppose. In a perfect society.
At the same time, people do end up punching down at the end of the day. You may as well punch them back, because it does happen.
True. I mean, this is where Vonnie's opinion comes in. It's like, no, everyone's fine. Oh, I'm enjoying the campaign at the minute with Vonnie. Like for those that don't know, my D&D characters basically opted to sit in prison for like 3 days.
Fucking idiot.
because they don't think the party's done anything wrong, and like that law is fine.
So you sit in prison.
And it's the case that these enforcements are a bit more.
I still need to watch last session.
Oh, you're not in? Oh no, you weren't. We all leveled up.
We all leveled up. I heard that.
Yeah.
Gonna get a cool spell, I reckon.
Yeah. I what level are we now? 9?
9. Yeah.
Level
I get
9.
a new level of spells.
You
I'm
go
thinking
up,
of like Legends Lore.
Ooh.
Legendary Lore or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like a spell to just get lore drops, which I think is great.
I would love to play a bard. I've not really done it yet. I made a bard whose backstory was way too dark. And since then, because I've not really been able to play them, I refuse to play another bard.
Oh gosh.
But they were going to be an abyssal tiefling, which is quite a rare thing, because demons are typically a bit more chaotic than like devils and stuff. Yeah. So for the rare occurrence, I thought I'd make a rare backstory, and it was like, do you know how gnolls will do rituals to feed the abyss?
Yeah.
My sort of idea was that a gnoll raiding party, took out this village and started doing this ritual to the abyss. And something went wrong, and somehow my character was like cursed with some of the abyss, so it became like an abyssal tiefling.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's a UA actually, but like every long rest you change the spells that you know and stuff, so there's a lot of like unstableness around it. And along with that backstory, every now and then they'll try to fulfill the ritual, like they'll just feel really hungry and start eating what's ever around.
Oh my god.
And their musical instrument was going to be like a lute, like a lyre, but made out of a skull of like the people around. So it was indeed quite dark, and I can see why someone wouldn't want it in their campaign.
Yeah.
But at the time we were doing a Stroud campaign, like which is all about Shadowfell and like the undead and vampires and stuff. But no, instead I'm playing a shepherd's druid, but instead of like summoning a unicorn spirit, it's like a vengeful spirit. So like, it depends on what you pick is like the sort of attitude of the spirit, and it's come up with some like RP stuff. Like at one point, I think a priest died, and I summoned their spirit to help us in the fight.
Oh damn.
We're doing a lot of homebrew for our Strahd game. It's like at home sort of thing, and it's quite fun. But no, I've not played a bard yet, and I want to. Like Magical Secret seems like a great feature.
They are great, honestly.
You need to get Rogue back. Can't you just recast Rogue?
I can just recast Rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gotten back. I've also been on.
If you've got the spell slot before like we canonically have a long rest, you should just say Rogue's back.
Yeah.
For those that came for baking talk, we have mixed in softly with a wooden spoon the self-raising flour into our lovely batter mix.
225 grams. It's
225
a pound cake,
grams.
so everything's basically a pound. So a pound of sugar, pound of butter, pound of flour, 4 eggs.
Yeah, if you want to more accurately follow the recipe, it's on Jack's recipe page. This one, right?
Yeah, the Wix site.
So let me have a quick. It's the links in our Discord, but I'll also throw it in chat now. I'm nearly there. Copying things is difficult.
Copying things is difficult.
Because I've got so many different things plugged into my laptop, I can't have my mouse plugged in, so I'm using the mouse pad as well. Here we go.
We can't see half the time. And then we need to fill the cupcake pieces.
Oh, so we're just straight on into it, right?
Yeah. Could you pull up the recipe actually? I can't
Could I
remember.
pull up the recipe? Of course you can.
Yeah, I have a hunch it's 160, but I can't quite remember.
It's loading.
We know.
Jack's recipe book.
So it'll be under recipes at the top, I reckon.
Under recipes.
Yeah,
at
I've
the
got
top.
a little subtitle thing. And then down the bunch.
Down a bunch.
Oh. Bit. Just down. Just below the fancy looking cake. Yeah, the vanilla sponge one.
Vanilla sponge.
There we go. Right.
So butter,
160.
caster sugar.
Winner.
It was 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
160. Okay.
Oh, could I?
Of course. I will get the OBS back up so we can see ourselves.
Yeah. Perfect size.
Oh, you can see you can see the stream of the stream of the stream.
Oh, it's a loop. It's infinite. Just filling these each with 1 cupcake case.
So good. I'm here to assist you.
There we go. And then we'll probably need a tin, something to bake the rest in.
A tin, like yeah.
Yeah. So I need to line it too as the only
This.
Yeah, perfect.
And you line it with
baking paper if that's alright. Just chuck it in, that should be fine. And then we take 2 spoons, I usually do. Scoop out a bunch. Chuck it in the case.
Right.
Scoop it in. That's way too much. Take it out.
So what we'll do as well, we'll make some like buttercream to go on top, and then if Jack will allow me, we'll draw on the buttercream.
Yeah, of course.
Like we did last time.
I'll also teach you how to pipe it, because I love piping buttercream. And I love watching people pipe buttercream.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just find it funny.
I do agree. There's a beauty in doing something wrong.
There is. I love it.
Oh, Jack, can I ask you while I've caught you on camera?
Ooh.
When they eventually
Yeah.
release Act 2 on BG3,
Bloody hell, yeah.
do you want to stream it?
Sure. Why not? I should be around.
Back in like
long as I'm
last
not panicking with
October, we
Yeah.
did BG3. That was months ago.
Ages ago. No, it depends on how my project's going and how much I'm screaming at my degree.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I should go.
This is as long
Maybe
as
if
I
I'm in
can
a
be
job.
bothered to get it.
Oh, that's gonna be fine.
I mean, yeah, we can do it like on a Sunday or something, right?
Yeah. You'll be right.
Even if it's just something we do like once a month.
Yeah.
But they've added like Druid and Barbarian now, I think, since we last played. Maybe.
Ooh.
So we can do like new. Oh, the Druid was already in it. Was it Sorcerer they added? Maybe.
I thought Barbarian was already in it. I think they've added Sorcerer.
I think Barbarian was new.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like they
There's
should have
things.
finished the game. They should have just not brought the game out early.
Yeah. Waited a while and got like a proper good game.
Like I know, was it Cyberpunk, like No Man's Sky?
Oh,
Like, there was.
Sky, don't talk to me about that. I pre-ordered that stuff. Still
Well,
got it.
it's meant to be better now,
it's
right?
really good
like,
now.
They have been
It's
adding
just-
to it.
It was a really shit game at the beginning.
Yeah. I was watching a thing recently how for Cyberpunk it was down to the there's multiple reasons, like they shouldn't have brought it out unfinished. But the quality assurance company that they hired to like check for bugs and stuff, they just used a completely new inexperienced crew. And
For a massive game.
yeah, but as well, they had
Holy
like
shit.
they introduced new KPIs, so like key performance indicators for their staff. So it was like, oh, you have to find this many bugs in a day. So they were just reporting loads of minor bugs because
Yeah.
that's what they needed.
Easier to find minor bugs than
Yeah,
one
instead of
massive
like
horrible-
the prioritizing ones where all the many glitches would happen.
Mhm.
But money is a beautiful motivator, right? It's not corrupt or
Yes.
anything at all.
Never makes anything go wrong.
Yeah. Like, I did accounting and finance in my degree, and I can see like a lot of the benefits to the capitalistic sort of mindset. There's also a lot of obviously not benefits.
Yeah.
I think it is
It's a
quite.
mixed bag.
Yeah.
There's no perfect system.
No, not at
Just
all.
ones that are maybe slightly less shit than others for some people.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like it's a good motivator for innovation because whoever comes up with the next big idea earns a load of money.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes.
sometimes true.
Might make a mess out of your thing, but
Oh, that's all good. I love to bake all the time, and yeah,
Mhm.
this totally isn't like the first time I've seen this being used.
it looks very nice. Gotta say.
It might have even come with the property, to be fair, I don't know. That or if it's Ivy's. But yeah, you just want to gently put your mixtures into the cake cups.
It should really be 3/4 full, but I've kind of done it all full.
Yeah. I mean,
Awfully
as long
awful.
as you don't like squish all the air out of it, it's happy.
Yeah, and you gotta do it quick,
Yeah,
as you can see.
you gotta action dash
Like-
on this one.
Yeah, go make the batch and chuck it in. That needs a bit more. Okay, there we go. Alright. And then we need the loaf tin.
Loaf tin, loaf tin.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Just wanna script it out. Oh.
I can do some.
Yeah, do it. Go on. Go on, mate.
Let's. Is that the right angle? No, that's just my arm. I've managed to just get my arm in the shot. Here we go. It's really weird trying to like work with the visualizer because you're looking at
Yeah.
the camera and then
Well, I
for
just
some
don't-
reason you just move your arm backwards instead of forwards.
Mm.
Just drop.
I don't think there's enough for a loaf, but
No, there's enough for like 2 cupcakes.
yeah. But worst case, we'll have a very flat cake
So we'll just make another Swiss roll, a vanilla roll.
Mm.
I guess a sponge roll.
The sponge is not made for vanilla rolls and stuff. The Swiss roll didn't have any fat in it, so no sugar and no
No
butter, I
butter, yeah.
So I had loads of sugar and egg whites, which was all fluffy. Be a lot denser.
Well, we're used to that around here. Don't worry.
Ah, you're not too bad. Oh dear.
There we go.
Right.
We're preparing some of the stuff for our second campaign. I don't want to like say anything more than that, but I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Interesting rules of making as well. Like
Oh yeah,
there'll be a lot to learn.
we're gonna
but
we're having a load of homebrew rules, and we did in our first one as well. But we're gonna add some more. So we're gonna make a video explaining the rules.
because even I get confused sometimes.
Yeah. And we might even like I know Matt's been editing his horror stream stuff, and we're gonna like edit this promo video about the rules and all that. We might start editing videos. It's exciting.
Okay. Now we just throw them in. I think for 35 minutes.
Okay. That's cooking. That's going. Do we want to get some tea going while we wait?
Yeah, sure. Could kill for a couple.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm just gonna double check the timings.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll end up with fire in the oven.
Got my
ideal.
Dog de Bordeaux cup. They're just like a type of mastiff, but I've got Dog de Bordeaux's at home.
Oh, nice. I haven't got any pets, but my cousins have got a little spaniel, which is adorable.
Oh, I went to yesterday. I'm going to start a teaching year in September, and we had like a meet up yesterday, and one of the things were like, oh, this is some like social activities you can do with the kids, and it was find like you had a bingo sheet, and you had to find people who had blank. So met a famous person or has a pet cat. No one had a pet cat. In a room of like 50 people, no one had a pet cat.
Bloody hell.
What has the world come to?
Everyone I know has bloody cats.
Yeah.
I prefer dogs to cats though, personally.
I prefer dogs to cats, but I feel bad. Like if I'm gonna be.
Is Anna watching and is Anna gonna kill us?
Anna is not watching at the minute. No, I can get away with this. But no, I just feel bad. Like a dog, I feel is more reliant on you for like food and socialness. Like a cat, they can keep themselves entertained. They'll sleep most of the day while you're away at work. But a dog's just gonna sit there waiting for you. Like I prefer to have a dog because I feel like they're more emotive creatures. But that's also a negative because they have like
more emotions.
More emotions. I don't know. I assume cats also have emotions.
Yeah.
But I think they care less about you specifically.
Just like I got my food, I got my space.
Yeah.
Fuck off, kind of thing. Cakes are 22 minutes.
Cakes are 22 minutes.
35.
Okay.
35 is for a big round. These are only Diddy cupcakes.
I noticed we have the same oven, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Same builders who built the place.
Yeah. Good old UK.
Oh, persimmon. Fucking ate them. They're horrible. Had an absolute nightmare trying to get my house done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to end up taking them to court for actually finishing the snacks that they said they'd do.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, they've just done nothing. They're absolutely terrible. But we'll see how that goes. Shouldn't have to. You should just be able to do it soon this summer.
It seems such a big thing to like take someone to court.
It does. I think it's a massive thing over here as well, especially. Like I think in America it's less so big, but it happens.
Well, what confuses me about America is that it's one country, but it's so many different states that all have different laws and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think there's different laws in different places in the UK, even.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to someone yesterday about like weed, and apparently in Durham, like possession of weed is like more legalized in other places.
I don't know. I don't know how.
In County Durham,
I've got no idea.
If you have possession of weed, you don't get sent to prison or anything.
You just get a slap on the wrist.
Get a slap on the wrist more, and like get taken off obviously, but you still get like arrested and stuff if you're dealing.
Yeah.
So it's not like weed's completely legal. It isn't legal, but you don't get sent to prison by just having it on you.
In my hometown, my first year coming to uni, I saw a news article where a warehouse had been busted because it had £14 million worth of weed in it.
Shit.
Like Scunthorpe, the majority of it is like if you look at Google Maps, like volume-wise, the majority of it is the steelworks that isn't really operating anymore.
Yeah.
So there's just these massive warehouses, and they were just set up UV lights.
God, no, I think back at home there was once a drug raid, and there was a house which was just completely converted. Like it was being rented out.
Oh, my
They
cat
completely
stays glued
converted
to
it.
whoever's nearby. That is fair enough. Sorry.
Oh,
The cats I've always had have been in scraps. Like my last cat Arthur was like missing part of his ear. Like
God.
classic fight guy.
bloody hell.
We live quite rurally as well, so whether it was like he fought a deer, maybe.
Foxes too.
Yeah.
Foxes are horrible. Some guy down my street who feeds foxes as well.
Yeah, I've got I think they're sort of like. I think they're fine. I think I enjoy it.
It's fine until they start running about and shitting everywhere. Like they'll just dig up the plants and crap. Not even where they digged up. They'll just crap all over your driveway. It's horrendous.
I've never pissed off a fox that much for it to personally attack me.
We don't even piss them off. It's just they're always waiting outside this guy's door because he's always feeding them.
Ah, yeah. Well, I know they can be semi-domesticated. I think when they become adults, I think something changes in their chemistry.
Mm.
But no, I know people that have a fox that comes by regularly and they'll leave food out for it. I mean, to be fair, in the UK, you know, we killed all of our predators. Like bears, they're gone. Wolves, they're gone.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we tell other people off for doing the same thing, but that's a different politic.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
But
thing. They're doing it for
I think
fun.
foxes are like the biggest wild animal, like carnivore, right? In the UK,
Yeah, I would say
we
so.
don't even have like coyotes or anything.
No coyotes, no wolves.
Boars. I don't even know if we have boars.
I don't know if we have boars.
I know, obviously in America you've got plenty of stuff going on.
Yeah.
They're like fun and
I
exciting.
mean, I went to Italy once on holiday, and I heard a boar. Like it was like a really weird freaking scream. It scared me and my family like completely. We were like in the middle of bloody nowhere, and there's a random scream whilst we were in a
boar
forest.
squeal.
Yeah, it was horrendous. That's the first time we'd ever heard one.
I know that some predators, like I think tigers, can do it as well. They mimic baby boar sounds to like lure people over. I think that's amazing. One of my
Horrendous.
I was DMing. I've been DMing like a play-by post, like a D&D game.
Yeah.
And one of the characters went alone into this jungle that I had said for like at least 3 weeks, please don't go alone. And like, he was arrested. So there was a whole separate thing, but he was separated from the party, and I gave the party the opportunity to join him, and they said no. So this guy went alone into the jungle. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna imitate someone crying. Goes into the bush. He died. Like, this is a wizard who can just fly over the jungle and leave. But no, he was just walking around and got eaten by some tigers. It was insane.
First off, you
cougars.
hinted at not going in alone. Second off, he's a squishy wizard.
Yeah.
Even more reason.
It was a big thing. Currently at the minute, they're being attacked by an assassin who's using some of the fallen wizard's items. Like, he was sent to... He's been, like, given some items that he can locate objects with.
Yeah.
And he found the corpse, picked up the magic items, and is like, now I'm going to beat up your party with him.
I ran the Star Wars campaign a bit back, and I had, like, Inquisitors and everything.
Yeah.
It's like a couple years after Order 66. And so half my party were, like, Jedi and whatnot. Or Force-sensitive people, and...
Yeah.
Just had Inquisitors sent me. It was great.
I've been enjoying that with the Obi-Wan, to be fair.
I really love that era of Star Wars, just the Inquisitor age.
Yeah, what was the video game about it? It was, you were... I can't remember.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Really good. Played that through.
I saw some good streams of that.
Should we make tea?
Yeah, well, I boiled the kettle. What tea do you want?
Ooh. Don't mind.
It would be weird to have, like, cougars, I think. Like, out and about.
We have
Just like
cougars in the
mountain
UK
lions.
anyway, but that's not that kind of one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I do have with the list go. I had a list.
Oh yeah, you do have a list somewhere over there, I reckon. But I like looking at teas and being like,
What do you think about reintroducing big predators into the UK then?
why?
Well, for the ecosystem, you know?
Nah, yeah, just doing alright at the moment, I reckon.
I mean,
Can leave it be.
you know, if there's nothing to eat the deers eat more tree saplings. There's less trees and all that stuff. I assume we cull some deer, like to keep it balanced. I assume we have to.
I mean, yeah, there's not much.
Or do we just have less? Is there just less food now because we built cities anyway?
Yeah, there's probably a bit of that too. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Plus
like
cars. Quite a few deer get hit by cars.
cars are the new predator.
Cars, we are. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. It's weird that we'd say no, it's too dangerous, but then in other places we don't allow them to get rid of their endangered animals to keep people safe.
Yeah. I might just go for a Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, good old Yorkshire. PG
Go
tips.
for anything easy. Could I borrow a mug?
Yeah, that one will do.
Alright.
I've got this one. How long have we got left on?
An amount of time.
We've got 13 minutes left on our muffins in the oven. I do enjoy our rambles. Like we're not.
Yeah.
We bounce around from topics so
honestly.
often as well.
Relaxing.
But yeah, if anyone's got any questions about who we are, like a few dice short or anything, let us know.
If you also want to ask really deep questions about who we are, by all means.
Yeah. You got anything planned for the summer?
Oh, I'm going on holiday for a bit.
Yeah?
Over in Spain, which should be nice.
Spain, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's proper nice.
Is travelling all calmed down now? I know Manchester and like Heathrow have been exploding.
Oh yeah, that exploded over half term. My aunt, uncle and little cousins were planning to go to Turkey.
Yeah.
First package holiday they've ever got. And they get there and they're like, oh yeah, no, your flight's cancelled. Oh no, it wasn't even cancelled. They delayed it by 3 hours. They waited around in the airport for 3 hours and they're like, oh, it's coming tomorrow. So they had like a day out in Cambridge. And yeah, so they went out to Cambridge for a day, had that all paid for, got like a grand compensation.
Yeah.
And then they had less time in Turkey, which was a bit naff for them.
I know my dad was going on holiday, I think to Spain as well, with my new baby brother. Like this is like his first holiday out.
Yeah.
And it got rescheduled twice. So when it first got rescheduled, they changed their time off work, and then it got changed again. So they waited until like a few days beforehand, just in case it changed again randomly. I think Tyler was wondering if we got a confirmation on your character
For
the one shot.
the one shot.
We got Fisher, shop clerk, and hermit. If you wanted to fill the secondary market. Got some.
What's the fancy equivalent of a lorry driver?
A chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Wagon man.
Wagon
man.
Just like Rayman. Wagon man.
Wagon man.
I mean, you could be the spirit that endows all wagons in human form.
Yeah, I could be a possessed wagon man. That's it. I'm a possessed wagon man.
Possessed wagon man.
Possessed wagon
There we go.
man. Yeah.
That if that's the answer you wanted, Tyler, that's the answer you've got.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a. At the minute in the campaign, we've left our wagon.
We have left our wagon. Pleasure wagon.
Yeah, I think we need to have like a Tavern's Tales of the wagon's backstory and
like,
what it's doing now.
Have you watched The Last Airbender?
Yeah, telly show, yeah.
Yeah. They had that little bit with Appa.
Yeah,
when he got
yeah.
stolen, it was like Appa's little story. That was the wagon.
Yeah, we can. Oh. I mean, that would be interesting, like having a warforged and they have the memories of the materials they're made out of.
Ooh.
So like, you know, one day they'll just bump into an old monk. And so I remember you. You once had a party. Right. It's all good. Do you want milk? Sugar?
No, I have it black.
Despicable. I'll have a bit of milk in it.
Have you got Yorkshire too?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, sorry, I dropped the spoon in the
Good.
water.
I'll grab a teaspoon. Not even sure what that means. Wow, it's a possessed wagon man.
Possessed wagon man?
Yeah.
I will explain it all later.
Look, there will be a deep lore reason as to why we defeat the boss in one hit.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Tea's good. You know? Don't know what I'd do without tea.
Yeah. Got a little baby milk.
Oh, little diddy milk.
Little diddy milk. Now, serious question, Jack.
Yeah?
Red, blue, or green milk?
Green.
Blue milk. Gotta go blue milk.
Blue milk? No, mate.
I know this is green milk. For those that don't know, red is fully skimmed milk.
Yeah,
so
red
take
is
out
skim-
all
skim.
the nutrients.
So it's just white water.
Yeah, it's just white water. Green is semi-skimmed, so they get rid of like the creme de la creme sort of stuff.
Yeah, the cream on top kind of stuff.
And then full milk is just full fat. Obviously, all of these milks have been pasteurized and they got rid of like, it's not how it comes out the cow.
No. But the whole milk is like cream and everything all in it.
Yeah,
It's like as it is.
It's got so much nutrients.
It is really good, but it's really unhealthy. So I just have to skip
It's
milk.
not unhealthy.
It is unhealthy.
No, it's nutrients. It's nutrients.
Have you looked at the nutritious content?
Campaign 1 is coming to an end soon, yeah. So we're doing a one-shot this weekend because Matt's busy. And so hopefully next weekend we should be fine. I need an update with my schedule because
I need to talk with Anna and nail down my characters and backstory too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long left have we got on that?
Maybe 3 minutes.
Right. 8 minutes.
But I am looking forward. Like Vonnie's, she's like a neutral good character, though she's a bit more lawful.
Yeah, pretty lawful.
Like she will.
I mean, you stayed in prison because you.
Well, that's because she believes that's the best thing for like her to do. Like, I guess I'm seeing that more as the good side than like the lawful, chaotic stuff. Though I guess she has, as the campaigns progress, she has become more lawful, to sort of like counter the chaoticness of
the party itself.
Yeah.
Like there's Ianth and Mahir quite more on the chaotic side of stuff. Well, not lawful, at least.
Yeah, I do feel bad. Like Vonnie's done her best to try to be like good, but it just hasn't gone well. Like
no, you decided too much with the mage hunters.
yeah, but as well, like her mentor character, she knocked her out instead of killing her, and then she just got her mentor got squished by other means.
Oh my god,
and like she met her essentially sister and was like, "Oh, I've really missed you. Oh, now I'm being forced to beat you to death."
Yeah.
Like she's been doing her best, and it's been hard. So I guess she's had to be more lawful just to try to stick to the good.
Yeah.
But my next character is going to be played differently, which will be fun. I'll try not to go over the deep end.
Yeah. It'll be a nightmare. I don't know what mine's going to be. It's going to be a bit of a dick, I reckon.
Yeah,
well, not too much so. Not as big-headed as Mahir. Don't know how that went there.
I think if we ever have like a side quest with the wagon, we need to have Henrietta, but a real Henrietta.
The actual Henrietta.
The actual Henrietta. Be like a soothsayer who.
Yeah. It was just someone randomly walking down the street. No, it wasn't. It was the person from the inn.
Was it the inn that hit on you?
Yeah, that one. That's who I was disguising as.
The wagon goes back to their roots. They meet up with what were their name? The first wagon driver we had. I want to say like Richard or.
Dear. I mean, I did wagon driver before that.
Oh yeah, you guys did.
We did.
Yeah.
Some was passed out in the back. Cassius.
I want to say I'm swapping between like William and Richard, like something like that.
Oh dear.
Terry. Something like. Man, old man. Old man, I think we called him as well. Anyway.
Yeah. Either way.
Look, wagon, go back, find everyone. They'll go to the river where you caught eels. So it was your wagon then, wasn't it?
No.
No, we stole it from the bandits.
We stole it from the bandits.
Oh, so then we follow the bandits and back in all their history.
Yeah.
Reggie, thank you very much. It was
that's
Reggie. See, Reggie is very much like William Richard or Terry.
They're all old person names. So.
Yeah, they all have like 2 letters.
Should we make the brownies?
Brownie time? Yeah,
Brownie
sure.
time? Cool.
I mean, so if they're going to be done, do we...
No, they'll be sitting out on the side.
Oh, they
I've
rest.
got a cooling rack.
Cooling rack, yes, we can do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because the cupcakes will need a cooling rack.
Is this a cooling rack?
That is a cooling rack.
It's just a rack, but here we go.
Cooling.
I'll make some space for it.
Yeah.
We're using
Stork. It's
chocolate.
dairy free, but it's also good. It's like sometimes I even make cakes normally with stork rather than butter.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
butter prices are through the roof sometimes.
Well, I was a bit confused. Like, if we look at this, this is obviously just dairy-free butter.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say on it dairy-free butter.
No, I mean their marketing isn't towards it being dairy free. It's just towards it being better. So
But what,
literally
it doesn't say on it what it is. It says Stork Better Baking, the secret to light and fluffy cakes.
Yeah.
It's not a fluffy cake though. Like, how can it not say on it what it is?
It's like a vegetable.
How is that marketing? I mean, I guess it is marketing
great
because we
marketing.
clearly bought it.
Yeah, and there's genuinely people who swear to this rather than butter.
But what is it?
Vegetable spread.
So why doesn't it just say that on it?
It's just vegetable oils.
It just seems suspicious that they're hiding what it is.
Well, I mean, most of the vegan stuff you wouldn't really want to know what it is half the time. It's just random vegetables and shit shoved into stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people prefer like corn nuggets and stuff to actual chicken nuggets.
Yeah, and those people are wrong.
I would have to agree, yeah. Like, we'll go to the shop and
Like-
Ivy will say, oh, we need some more corn nugs. No, we don't.
I think one
need
thing that is
chicken
really
nuggets.
good is corn sausages. Corn sausages are quite nice.
Is that a texture thing, though? Because they're usually quite consistent.
They are usually quite consistent, but like they're not. I don't think they're a good replacement for sausages, but
You
they
think
are
they're
just
a
good
good
anyway.
standalone item?
They're a good standalone item by themselves, you know, because they try and go for that sausagey kind of seasoning. They do kind of get it, but like not quite right because all the texture's different, the flavour of the base itself is different.
It is a mystery box. This is a loot box right here.
Yeah, it is exactly. Get golden items from it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these days it'll be a golden ticket to Willy Wonka.
The Stork Factory.
Are they remaking Willy Wonka?
Are they?
I heard somewhere, maybe this is my head and I had a dream. I heard somewhere they were doing a remake.
They love remaking Willy Wonka.
But yeah, so we've got our cooling rack ready. Are we just going to dive into it then? Or do we want to...
Oh no, you need to let them cool first, and then we'll be making the brownie, then once the brownie's
Well, yeah,
ready,
I just mean dive into the
so-
brownie.
Oh yeah, we may as well. My phone's turned itself off, which is wrong.
That's okay, mine's going.
Oh, I will send this picture across to you because mine's about to die. So...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nathan.
Oh, don't tell her my name.
Oh,
No,
shit.
no.
Oh no. Damn, what have I done?
Campaign 2 golden ticket art. I mean, that'll be an interesting campaign reason. Like all of these characters, they whether they
because they got a golden ticket.
they killed a goblin and a golden ticket came out the wind. So it's just all these random characters.
Like a railway
meeting up.
ticket dispenser. Like,
Yeah. But if anyone has anything they want to potentially see in a second campaign, like feel free to comment below or comment in chat or
have you
like
got any skewers?
do the Discord skewer. Yeah.
Open skewers or something.
Loads, man.
Smashing, I'll need one.
It's for when really, really tiny vampires come. I can just stab them.
Yeah, they're called mosquitoes.
That would be like some proper martial arts stuff. Being able to just stab a mosquito out of the air. But yeah, if anyone's got anything they want to see, whether it's like a... I don't know, what sort of things could you request? Like a deep lore RP sort of session? We have a session where our characters are trying to like masquerade into a party or something, if you're a fan of like seeing people role-playing. I'm trying to think of the combats we've had. We've done like big combats against a pack of animals. We've done combats against like a unit of patrolling monsters. We've done... I guess we've done like a boss fight, haven't we, with Big Bird?
Yeah, I've done a couple of boss fights around there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We had the... Without spoiling too much, I guess. We had like a surprise thing. Oh, so it's going to be more character-centered overall, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's any sort of... We've not done like air combat, I guess. There was that one time I rode a wyvern.
Yeah, there was a... Well, could you hold this cooling right? Sorry.
Oh, hold it.
Okay. Everything
I'm
out.
holding. I'm doing a very important job, guys. I'm holding the tray while Jack burns himself.
Yeah. One day I'll lose touch, like all feeling in
Yeah.
my fingertips and it'll be fine.
Disclaimer, don't try this at home. Baking is
Do
not a
try
home
it at home.
activity.
It's great, it's fun. It only sometimes hurts.
Yeah. Well, if you do get a burn, I think the main thing is to run under cold water.
Cold
right?
water for
Yeah.
ages. Like, if your hand starts going numb and it starts hurting, that's good.
Yeah. You just want to keep it in cold water. Or if you have if you have a bucket, stick it in a bucket of cold water. They'll be
With
sure
ice.
to change the water out.
Or put ice in it.
Yeah, because once the water gets warmer, it stops doing anything.
Yep.
It's all about taking temperature out of the injury. These are looking good though.
They are looking good. They're kind of like.
I'm gonna
washed over.
look at these beauties. So we're gonna let these cool, and then we'll make buttery stuff to put on top, and then we'll make icing on top of that. You've been nudged about getting a backstory sorted for campaign 2.
Got this to chuck on the end too.
Oh, lovely. That turned out pretty well actually.
It did actually. It's like a little slab of cake.
Also got a cupcake loaf. So we'll leave that to cool here.
Really need to get my hair cut. This is horrendous.
Yeah, I've got it all tied back to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have like a Legolas sort of just top in a ponytail. But
Pigtails.
But not the side. Me and Jack recently went on a bar crawl where we started like braiding everyone's hair.
I didn't get my hair braided because it's too
No,
curly.
Jack was very much against it.
Too curly, you know.
No, that is fair
Plus,
enough.
it's also really fucking puffy because it's always humid at the moment.
I thought I
Just
used to have
runs
quite
my hair.
thick hair, but I've not cut it for like 2-3 years, and it's really thin still.
Really?
Like, I don't know if I'm just thinning because I'm old. I'm certainly greying.
Some people go bald at 25, Nathan.
Yeah, I mean, my my uncle, I think he was like 14 when his hairline like started receding.
Oh dear. Is that blood relative uncle?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
He's the only one though of like the 4 related or the 3 related.
Mm.
My dad and mum both started going grey at 20, and I've started going grey at 20.
Oh dear.
But that's fine. It's like, you know, if you can get those cool Doctor Strange streaks,
Yeah,
then
then you'll be
then
alright.
it's okay.
It's like go fast stripes.
Yeah, exactly. You age faster.
No,
So-
my dad's only just started. Oh, he hasn't even started going grey yet, my dad. And he's like in his 50s.
When I was young, my dad would be driving, and you know, we'll stop at some lights, and he'll just pluck a little grey hair out. Like he just randomly pulls a hair, and it is grey, and he'll just pass it along to me and my sister, and that was like a gift. He's a very very happy, like caring person, you know.
Is that only Christmas times or
Oh, whenever we got gifts all the time,
damn.
you know.
Generous.
Yeah, we were privileged.
Oh.
How do we start a brownie?
How do we start a brownie? Well, I sent you across the recipe
Oh,
because my phone's about to die. It's called, I think
yeah,
it was.
I've got it.
What's it? Yeah, so
So this recipe we're nicking out of a book.
yeah,
So,
and we can't show the book because.
Well, no, we can say this person made the book. This
Oh
is
yeah,
their
true.
content.
I can't remember who wrote it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so we can't show the recipe. No looking.
I might end up writing a modified version up at some point. Perhaps. But I mean, it's a decent sized company, so they probably have enough money anyway.
I do wonder, like, so if a company publishes a recipe book, do they credit where they got the recipes from, or
No,
did they just
actually,
sit
a lot
there?
of them make up the recipes.
They just make it up.
Yeah, they'll have people making it up for them.
I've got
Okay.
a friend who, while they were at uni, they wrote a book, and I think they finished it now. Like they've done all the drafts, so they're just trying to find an agency to
Another bowl.
another bowl.
Another bowl.
I was washing
This
that
is-
bowl. It wasn't finished
This
washing
one's
completely.
fine. This will be fine. It's just been butter and sugar that's been in it.
There's a bowl here as well.
This is a good microwave bowl too, so I'll just chuck it in
There
there.
you go.
It'll be alright. What's the worst that can happen?
True. Worst case, it's going to taste like a muffin, which for a brownie is probably fine.
Yeah. I've had one
We've been on
caramelised
our cam view a lot. We do have like a visualizer view.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll leave that for like when we start doing stuff.
ones. Right.
Yeah.
Now we just need to weigh 200 grams of this
200 grams of lovely
dairy-free spread. Stork is good shit.
vegetable oil. Is that the thing that like I know margarine is like one carbon bond off being plastic.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so for chemistry reasons, but like it's oils and stuff are like hydrocarbons,
Yeah.
and plastic are hydrocarbons, so they're quite similar, like chemically.
I'm not sure all
but their
oils
properties are a bit different.
hydrocarbons.
I think isn't oil?
Crude oil is all just hydrocarbons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are
Um,
hydrocarbons in
It's
most oils.
similar, I think.
Because like obviously
but-
plants are carbon based, and then when you grind it up into an oil, you're gonna have carbon
Yeah.
in it at least.
It's still carbon-based compounds and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the difference, which is like a similar process between the oils, is saturated and unsaturated fats. So you can saturate them
That
by
might
changing
be
the
it.
ones
I
and
think.
stuff.
Yeah. One of them is very similar, and one of them isn't.
Yeah.
I just find it quite interesting how. I mean, chemistry, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. I mean, it's all physics at the end of the day. And it's interesting, so it's like, fine.
One of the things I didn't understand, because I only covered it at
Yeah.
A-level, I never did anything more. Why is strong force a thing?
So
So strong
we
force is
found-
atoms
yeah,
wanting to be
so-
together.
So basically,
Oh,
we found like the mass of like protons and neutrons, right? And we're like, well, these are these things. They're pretty cool, right? You
Yeah.
know, they're quite nice. And then we measured the mass of atoms, and we're like, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't bloody add up. What the hell is this about? And they we were like, there must be something going fucky wucky here. And we were like, maybe there's a force that
just
attracts them together.
a really strong
And
one.
maybe there's like a really strong force between like the nucleons, and it changes like their mass because of energy stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, they did the maths and they worked it all out, and they're like, huh, this kind of works. So that was a
But
strong
why
force.
why is it a thing?
Why is anything a thing?
Yeah, like I love how once you actually start learning physics on like quarks and quantum theories,
Quantum
and stuff.
stuff and relativity.
Nothing
is just
makes
where-
any
Nothing
sense.
makes any sense. No, the universe just does what it wants, and all physics is just trying to work out what the fuck the universe is doing.
Yeah, it's
It's great.
it's so profound how we are simply meatbags that decided to evolve enough intelligence to understand what's happening around
Yeah,
us,
and
but
we're
then
just
also not
spinning on
understand
the-
at all what's happening
and we're
around
just
us.
spinning on the planet, spinning around the sun, spinning around the galaxy.
Well,
which is...
I don't feel like we're spinning. I think the world's flat.
Oh. Yeah.
So we're moving up
Moving
in
up.
the world because that's
we're
what
moving on up, or we're just maybe the flat Earth's going down.
Well, no, because when I let go of
Yeah.
this, it falls down. And also butt side down, which means the
Yeah.
world's flat.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know.
the evidence.
Anyway, it's just insane. Anything
mad,
and everything. So yeah, for campaign 2, complete tangent. I think Jack and Anna are gonna have. You're gonna have like related backstories, aren't you?
One bit of cake.
Oh
Yeah. Related backstories. Oh, there's chocolate. That's good cake.
This is part of our leftover because Jack put in too many eggs. It is good.
Good shit.
Oh, to add to the whole randomness and why on earth do we even learn physics and stuff?
Yeah.
Who decided baking was a thing? Like, hey, let's get this wheat, grind it up into grains, and then let's dry out this sugarcane, and
Yeah,
let's
it's
milk
like-
that cow. and put it all together.
I mean,
and then cook it.
It would have all started with cooking and stuff because we had meat and then we cooked meat to make it more edible and nicer. And then people just progressively started fucking around a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Netflix wasn't the thing yet.
Yeah, people would have been quite bored.
Mm.
It's like, that's what I was thinking, because a couple of days ago I learned to crochet and I was like, how the hell did people think,
hey,
I'm going to take this sheep's hair, wind it round, fuck about with it, and just wind it in with each other to make a coat or whatever. Like, honestly, how?
I think
like,
it's
people must have been really bored.
Well, it's to do with, like, people used to be quite nomadic, didn't they? Like, that's what they believe. Like, population was a lot lower, you'd have to cover a lot more land to find enough berries and animals and stuff to eat. And then once we started settling, like agriculture, we were just sat in one place with nothing else to do. Because it was way more efficient to grow your crops.
And knitting and stuff survived really well, because I was thinking about that earlier as well. Like, people would knit, it's repetitive stuff, and you watch TV which you've already watched before.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes watching TV you watched 100 times a lot easier. And like in the 70s and 80s and whatnot, there really wasn't a lot to watch. You're really fortunate now.
Yeah,
I mean, Netflix and all this stuff.
I enjoy the cycle of, like, at least I assume people our age don't really watch cable or anything.
No, not a lot.
Because, like, there's too many adverts and there's so many different shows, and, like, you know, you have to subscribe to, like,
and you have to think of when
telly,
it's on.
cable, loads of time, yeah. But now streaming services, there's way too many streaming services. You have to pay for all these different subscriptions, like adverts and stuff. I feel like we're just going to cycle back to cable.
Really?
I think TV's going to come back.
Oh, it's interesting.
That or like the next thing. Like we're gonna come off streaming services.
I think it'll just progressively go more and more streaming services, and certain ones will come out ahead of the others. I reckon.
I mean, it's weird how, you know, there's like this untapped market. Like, you know, mobile games are now the biggest market in video gaming.
Really?
Like, they make so much money. And it's all because they're all like gotcha games. Like, oh, pay 80p for double rewards and stuff. And like, that's why it's such a massive market.
Bloody hell, I can't remember the last time I played a mobile game.
Oh, well, I mean, we aren't the target audience. It's like,
yeah,
you know, if you're a soccer mum, that's where they get you. But I just wonder what other untapped markets there are out there. Like, there's a lot of stuff recently. Have you heard about like the whole Diablo Immortal stuff?
Ah.
Oh, so
I might chuck this.
yeah, sure. Oh, I'll save everyone's ears. We're just gonna have a quick microwave.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. It didn't forget my microphone.
Yeah.
So we were just melting butter and chocolate, just softening it up.
Oh, completely melting it.
And you have to do chocolate slowly, don't you, so it doesn't burn, right?
Yeah. And I gotta do the butter spread slowly so it doesn't explode in your microwave and make a mess.
Ah.
I mean, unless you wanna.
No. But no, at the minute, Blizzard, the company that made like World of Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch and stuff, they're making a load of money right now off their mobile game Diablo Immortal, which isn't really up to code, and it's got all these like predatory marketing schemes. And a lot of people are worried that their PC games are going to have similar market stuff because it's made so much money.
Yeah.
And obviously,
they're really motivated at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it goes. Like, I know Europe are trying to hard ban loot boxes and stuff.
Which I don't think's the way to go, in my opinion.
I think the issue is a lot of these games are targeted at kids, and gambling shouldn't be accessible to children.
Like, I think loot boxes are fine, but don't let you just buy them.
Yeah,
like, if you have to play the game to earn the currency to buy it, don't allow you to buy the currency to get the loot box, because that's where the gambling aspect comes in.
Yeah, and a lot of the issues as well is like, With Diablo's case, they're saying it's not loot boxes because you buy in-game currency to then buy runes which increase your odds of a raid giving you better items. So it's essentially a loot box because you're paying money for the chance to get something, but because you have to play the game to get it, it doesn't count.
It's more of a complicated loot box, really.
Yeah, so like the thing at the minute is like, you know, if you pay for like 10 runes, you have a small chance of getting these 5-star gems which you need to progress. So it's also the fact that you have to pay in order to get your character to the highest state. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bit off.
I will mute while we microwave again. We're back. Oh, it remembered it again. I guess we just have to not be muted for too long.
Yeah. 20-minute increments is fine.
If you want to see some lovely, what looks like muddy water, the butter and the chocolate's mixing together. I did once I had a brownie recipe where it was literally pour in 200 milliliters of boiled water. And that seemed really weird to me. Like, I poured in just boiling water into chocolate and butter. It's like, what is this?
That is
it tasted great. It was really nice. But I wouldn't recommend it.
No?
Just visually, I was upset. But yeah, it's weird how... I don't know, I'm interested to see how these loot boxes stuff come forward. Because it is like, a lot of the games are targeted at children. And it's, you know, it's not gambling, but it is gambling, and like...
I think the thing is, loot boxes have always been a thing. Like, they've always been something
Yeah,
in games.
I'm not against the concept, I guess.
CSGO has always had them, and that's been a massive thing about it. But the thing is, with CSGO, it's always been cosmetics.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to get it to make your game better. Whereas a lot of the newer stuff, it's like, oh, get this to make your game better, and stuff like that. And that's where I think the big problem comes in. Like FIFA, for example. FIFA's been terrible for it.
I've not actually been... So do you get, like, what, different footballers?
Yeah, it's like you open packs to get different footballers, but the packs are extremely hard to get by playing the game.
Yeah.
So a lot of people spend a lot of money sinking them into the packs. Like, I've known kids who get so addicted to it.
Oh, have fun,
they end up spending, like, hundreds of quids on the in-game currency to get packs without their parents' knowledge even.
Yeah, yeah.
Because their parents wouldn't authorise, hey, yeah, spend a crap ton of money on these packs for nothing that ends up going in the year.
Yeah.
So that's a bit...
I'm thankful my brothers play Minecraft.
Yeah.
I guess Minecraft does have in-game purchases, but it's usually for like actual content, like mods and stuff. Like if you're using Bedrock. We'll mute again just to get some more meltingness.
The stuff going wrong, so I thought I'd take it out.
Yeah, we're good for now. Yeah, that looks good. We're getting there.
Almost. Still got lumps and stuff, so I reckon about 10 seconds more will be good. Give it a good start.
Oh, well, to anyone joining us, you know, we're a few dice short.
Yeah.
We like to stream D&D on the weekends. We also have, like, horror stuff. Tyler, well, we've done some design stuff, but also other games. I'll do Pokemon and bits. Me and Jack have had a history of doing completely random stuff.
Yeah.
From like Civ to Spore.
Every now and then.
And yeah, but the main thing is, you know, we have our lovely D&D party. Here's some merch. And if you want to catch up on our content, we've got a YouTube with all our VODs. We have Spotify as well. Like we're on a fair few podcast shows.
Yeah, it feels really weird listening to my own voice on Spotify.
Yeah, my nan was telling me the other day that she watches YouTube and she watches my videos just to hear my voice. I was like, that's weird. Thanks,
crazy.
Nan. I look at our demographics, and it would be like the 160 to 80-year-old.
Gosh. I haven't told my family much about it, apart from my little cousin, because my little cousin's getting into D&D. I'm going to be running a little campaign for us soon, I reckon.
Yeah, I've tried to run games with my brothers, but like they just want to create the characters and like make up stories more than actually like roll the dice.
Oh, she loves storytelling.
Yeah,
which is why she likes D&D. So it's going to be more of like a narrative-based thing.
Have you played? There's stuff like I think it's Story Jenga or something. It's like it's Jenga tower, and you play Jenga, but each brick has like a plot point. Or it might say like danger, so you have to add to the story a sense of danger.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, I think something like that's quite interesting if you're very much a fan of like the RP, and if the tower comes down, then something big happens.
Next step.
What's the next step? So place dairy and chocolate and dairy free into a heat-proof bowl, suspended over a pan gently with simmering water. We ignored that. Preheat oven to 180. Sift in the flour, baking powder, and cocoa powder.
How much of each is that?
160 plain flour, 2 heaped teaspoon or tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Yep.
And baking powder is 1 teaspoon.
This stuff we can kind of do by half the time. So 160 plain flour, right?
Yep, 160 plain flour.
I reckon we can just chuck 1 or 80 or 100 or something in now and just mix it in and it'll be alright.
Hey, once it's sifting, but yeah.
Nah, it's fine. After sifting stuff's like, you can, but it's so much hassle I find. Just
really?
Oh, I just can't be arsed.
Just shake
I'm a lazy bastard, Nathan. Just can't be doing with it.
You're a full Monty 4 eggs kind of lad.
I am, honestly.
Okay, so you want a teaspoon, 2 heaped tablespoons of cocoa powder. Is a tablespoon a quarter cup?
How many millilitres is a quarter cup?
65.
That is a lot.
What's a teaspoon? A tablespoon?
A level tablespoon is 15 ml.
15. So we want half of this, because we want 2 heaps.
Just eye it up, it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be alright. No, that'll be fine. It's heat, so it's a bit more than just a level.
Lovely cocoa powder. There we go. And we want a teaspoon of baking powder. This is half a teaspoon. It's fine. Do 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 do. Not sponsored by Tetris.
Do we put sugar in?
They didn't say so. Flour, baking powder, and add the sugar.
Add the sugar.
Yeah, so sugar as well.
Yeah.
You want some of that, and you want
some more of that.
Yeah. Some of that. Is it? Yeah, caster sugar. Yeah.
Caster sugar.
160 gram. We weren't measuring it, so there you go. We want a tablespoon less than 160, which I think is about 9 gram.
I don't care. Well, worst case, we have an extra sugary brownie.
Just extra
sweet. Already
has
loads of sugar in.
Yeah. So, is it really 160? It is 160. That is a lot.
It is a lot of sugar.
I wouldn't think
you also
have
got 2 bars of chocolate as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But to be fair, in cakes, usually that is the case. Like
1-to-1 flour and sugar.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, the cake we just made there, 225 grams flour, 225 grams sugar, 225 grams
Oh,
butter.
fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
It's a pound cake.
I'm gonna. Am I gonna? No, I'm not gonna. Doesn't matter.
No?
No, I was gonna go get a drink, but do you know what?
What?
I'll wait for another tea.
Another tea.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a bit of tea. And here we go.
So we're doing some more mixing. You put in your sugar, your flour, your baking soda, and your cocoa powder into your melted butter and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You can sift it if you want. Jack's a mad lad.
I mean, sometimes it just doesn't need too much. I just can't be asked most of the time. It's fine. That's all right. It's been compacted a little, but it's not too bad.
Is this for fun? Or did you not put it all in before?
Didn't put it all in before. Thought I'd do it bit by bit.
Okay.
Because that helps a little. Alright. Is there anything else I need to chuck in? Flour, tofu spread.
Oh, I didn't have any white chocolate.
No, that's fine. It's for decoration.
Oh, okay.
Optional.
We do have white chocolate chips that are free from.
Ah, it's fine.
So
You'll be alright. Like, it's only for decoration, and then you have to like get out a glass bowl, heat it over a pan, melt, because white chocolate could be a bit fucky wucky.
Yeah, because it's
and it's
so sugary.
dairy free and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the right texture though. Let me add pecans.
So some lovely ASMR mixing as well.
like to add cherries? We don't have to.
Cherries? We can do. I didn't realise I got the wrong one. So how do we prepare them?
I have no idea. Because they might be pips, and I think pips are poisonous. I don't know. I don't know much about actual cherries.
I know apples have cyanide.
Ah.
Apple seeds. I don't know about cherry seeds.
I think you don't want to cut the cherry seeds in half. But I think the cherries are fine. Like, we can halve them or quarter them or whatever you want and chuck them in if you like.
Yeah, we can have a look at it. Yeah. It doesn't say on the box, don't eat.
I also wash them, I think, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the usual stuff. Go. Well, there's a chopping board and knife. Now it's 150 grams chopped pecans. Mix them thoroughly.
I'll see if they have any pips in. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably halve them then.
Mm-hmm.
Half or quarter.
They'll be safe on the nut tray, won't they?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, it's got nuts in anyway.
Mm.
It's at 180, right? Yeah, it's at 180. Might eat some more cake.
Yeah, I've been snacking. I'm good for now. Yeah. I do enjoy what is it? Butter icing.
Buttercream.
Buttercream. There we go. So I'll have plenty of that. There we go. We're kind of in shop.
You know.
Just some lovely halving of cherries. Well, I guess you cut around the pip and then take the pip in.
Yeah.
Man, if you want to see me butcher some cutting, you're in the right place. Cherry pips are bad. Yeah, I know apple has... I think apple has cyanide. I don't know about cherry.
I think almonds are arsenic if they go bad or something.
Really?
Yeah, someone told me that once. Might be wrong.
I saw...
Yeah, you just might not want to add too many cherries because of the moisture.
Yeah.
Like the glacier cherries are often used in baking just because it's candied and so there's a lot less moisture in there.
Oh, okay.
Even though they do still have a bit. But...
Apparently cherry pits are the same as apples, I think.
Yeah, don't eat them.
I guess that's because, like... What? The plant wants the fruit to be digested but not the seed?
Yeah. Then the fruit goes on the floor.
Yeah.
Or actually, even then,
it's free transport.
They want the seed. They can
So
even
they
have
want-
the seed going in, but
They want it to pass through.
pass through and not be crunched up on the way. So if you learn not to crunch the seed, there's more chance of
Yeah,
survival for the seed.
creatures that crunch die.
Yeah, crunchy boys die.
That's why,
Shit.
you see, that's why birds have beaks and not teeth.
Yeah.
We
Swallow
figured it
whole.
out. We figured it out.
We are Brownies biologists, right?
That's just applied chemistry.
Which is just applied physics.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Use
You
it.
know, you know. Stop from there. Don't care about mathematicians. Mathematics just gets too abstract.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, look, I understand you put some numbers together.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else.
Don't always do that even.
I'll just do one more cherry, just like
Yeah,
a
sure,
small
that sounds
bit,
good. A little bit just.
and then I'll eat some lovely
Occasional
cherries.
Win.
I don't often like fruit, to be fair. Like I'll have a banana, I'll have an apple, maybe not a pear.
I'm not a big fan of bananas.
No.
No.
But smoothies
No.
and milkshakes, you know. I was talking with a friend. They didn't see any difference between a milkshake and a smoothie, but that's because they put milk in their smoothies.
Oh,
I don't think milk goes in a smoothie.
milk does not belong in a smoothie, no. That's some weird milkshake. It's just
Yeah.
a free milkshake.
Yeah, it's you've just made a milkshake.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe that's like a culture thing. Let's see if anyone else agrees with having a milky fruit shake. There we go. I did some
The
bad
winner.
cutting.
That's alright, just chuck them in. I'll
Well,
mix them in.
Here we go. Oh, it's almost like we're planting cherries.
We are,
Like we've got some soily.
but not the seeds.
No, not the seeds.
Gotta be careful with that.
Oops, I missed.
Shocking.
I don't know how I managed to miss. But yeah, no, we don't often have milk in the house, to be fair. So if we do, I'll finish it off in a milkshake. With like peanut butter and Nutella and.
Oh, you
The
got loads
banana
like
just
hot
help keeps
chocolate.
it
Just make a
together.
hot chocolate.
Yeah,
good hot
or I
chocolate
can have a
as well.
peanut butter and Nutella milkshake. What are you on about?
What's Weird's hot chocolate? Weird's hot chocolate is banging.
Mate, no, the banana, like the texture of the milkshake, I quite like.
Fair.
If you want to treat yourself, you put 2 bananas in it.
Ooh.
That way it's healthy. Right?
Yeah,
That's 2 of your 5
it
a day.
cancels out the sugar, right?
Exactly. We'll ignore the fact there are natural sugars as well.
Oh yeah, we just brush over that. That's alright.
Oh, people are joining you on the lack of banana.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Too
A fan.
right.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of pears. I don't get raisins or anything. Raisins are
Raisins are
awful.
great.
Bad.
You're wrong, Nathan.
Bad take.
You're wrong.
And also, you have raisins and sultans or sultanas.
Sultanas, yeah.
Sultanas.
Different fruits dried, I think. But
Dates is a thing as well. I'm not a fan of dates.
also, raisins in baked goods. Like raisin cookies are good.
No, I pick them out.
Have you ever had Welsh cakes?
Yes, I pick it out.
You pick it out of Welsh cake?
Yeah, no, it's not good, man.
Wait, you're gonna say next to you pick it out of hot cross buns?
I don't even know. I can't eat a hot cross bun.
Oh, shocking.
No, I'm not,
Hot cross
not a
buns are
hot cross bun
banging.
fan. Are they hot cross buns universal?
I think they're a very British thing.
Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's British.
That is very
I
British.
don't know,
I mean,
though.
it's got penny in it.
Yeah.
Pennies are British. Wait, do they have pennies in the US?
No, they got cent.
I got cents.
Cent, dollar. It's the
There's-
same. I think
there's so many
Australia
different
has
weird-
cents and dollar.
I think they have so many weird terminologies for the like dimes and. Do they have pennies? Yeah,
Oh,
they
you have
pennies.
pennies. Oh,
But pennies is literally our currency.
oh yeah, we. It's they call 1 cent a penny. We just have 1 pence.
Yeah, a pence is
Like,
a penny.
Our penny is a pence.
Mm.
We don't have like cent or anything. I went when I was interrailing. I went to the Czech Republic, and I, being an ignorant, privileged twat, assumed that they had euro. They don't. They have their own currency.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got. I think it's called crowns.
Oh yeah.
So I've got some crowns now, which are quite funny. But yeah, it's weird how many different currencies exist in the world, and like how obviously we're not in the EU anymore. But when the UK joined the EU, we were just like, no, we'll keep our own
we were like,
currency.
we'll join. We'll have all the benefits. And they were like, would you like a currency? And we're like, no, our currency's ours.
I think the euro's doing better than the pound.
Yeah, no shit. It's as if being in the EU is better than being on your own and nobody liking you.
I do like how Brexit was like, oh, wait a minute. The UK don't make anything or do much.
Yeah, we just take shit.
Yeah. Oh no, why isn't our currency anything?
We're leaving trade and stuff. Why does no one want to invest in us when we're like doing bad decisions?
I think the only thing we do really is like tertiary services. Because we can't compete with the primary or secondary industry.
Oh, I saw a advert for Brexit. Like an old advert for Brexit ages ago.
Yeah.
I saw that the other day. And some of the stuff has aged so poorly. Like, honestly, it's like, oh, NHS workers will get paid more. Teachers will get paid more.
Yeah,
Food will be cheaper, guys.
To be fair, teachers are getting a raise.
Are they? Bloody hell. Probably not enough, though.
Yeah, so it depends on how many years you've been a teacher to like how much you go up to. I don't know if it's enough.
I looked into the pay for teachers, and in the UK, I think the top, like the most well-paid teacher in the whole UK is from a private school, of course.
Oh, of course.
But they only get like 40 grand.
Really?
Yeah, it's
that's
like
nothing.
40 to 50 grand for like that's
nothing
the top end of teaching.
Yeah.
And I just thought, and that's put me off teaching because I'd love to teach, but I also want to actually get paid.
That's very nearly the average pay, and that includes
exactly
the 1%.
Horrendous. I've gone through, done my A levels, gone to the degree, gonna get a master's, and then it would just feel depressing to go into teaching because I wouldn't even be able to earn as much as my dad.
Yeah.
My dad didn't even do A levels. He didn't even really think of degree as a thing.
Well, I mean, so I've done my accounting and finance degree, but I'm going into teaching just because I'm struggling in like the very saturated supply market at the minute. But we're gonna make
brownie cupcakes.
Brownie cupcakes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to link the words and I can't. A cuppy?
Cupcakes.
We're making some cuppies.
Cuppies.
But yeah, so I don't think I'll spend the rest of my life teaching. Like I might do my accounting standards while I teach.
Yeah.
But
also at a later stage in life, I thought it's easy to go into teaching.
Yeah, it's a
like
very
if I go into industry then teaching, then it's like
it's a very in-demand market, especially if you're doing like physics, chemistry, or maths. Like,
yeah.
The government give you like 25k just to learn how to teach it. I mean, it's pretty.
Anyway, but yeah.
While the welfare systems and stuff in the UK need work, they are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I've had plenty of opportunities I would not have been able to have normally. I think I'm like 80k in student debt at this point.
Oh my god!
It's like it's 10k for the uni year, like tuition, and then I get a 10k living loan. So I've done three years of uni, and then
the worst off students get more in debt.
Well, yeah, but it's not real debt because of how you pay it back.
Debt,
it's like 9% of what you earn over 25k.
Yeah,
so
but
it's never money that you need. It's horrendous. 3% plus RPI.
Yeah.
So it's always more than you can like earn on savings or anything.
Yeah.
I think it could just be RPI. They don't need an extra 3%, but still.
They use like a really old archaic way to assess the interest rates.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I feel like it's still pretty amazing though. Like
it's still good terms, yeah.
It's never money that I'm gonna need that they take off me.
Yeah, it's always excess stuff. It's like, oh no, what a shame. But
yeah,
it's like extra taxes, really.
Yeah, I'm very appreciative that I've been in the UK.
Yeah.
I hear stuff. I don't quite know how it works in America, but I hear like
probably worse.
Yeah, I think I don't think the state gives you. I don't think the state pays for it. I think you can get scholarships and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But even then, the way you pay it back is different. Like ours is done with all of our tax and stuff. Like they figure it all out for us, and they figure it out. Yeah, it's nicer than what you deal with. Like we don't even figure out our own taxes. You know, the government keeps track of what we're paid and then takes everything off us.
Sometimes.
I still I think I'm like 500 quid. I paid too much, so I need a tax rebate. And I'm just gonna wait for them to give me that.
That's a good tax rebate.
Yeah. Because in the UK, I think your personal allowance, so the money you earn before you start paying taxes, is like just over 12.5 at the minute.
12.5, 14, something around there.
Yeah, so I earn less than that working at Amazon, but I still was paying taxes because if you extrapolate.
For the whole year.
So hopefully I should get that back when I can be asked to figure it out.
Okay.
Like, it's much better than having to figure out your own taxes and stuff. Like, I'd pay 500 quid to not have to sit there and potentially be locked up for getting some numbers wrong.
Yeah. You know.
But yeah, no, we got a great system, and I know that obviously we still have like poverty and there's a welfare trap and loads of things.
Yeah.
But it's still better than what a lot of other people have to deal with. But no, yeah, I think I am 80k in debt raw, but then it's been increasing money, like, 3% plus RPI, which I think at the minute is about 3%, so it's like 6% interest every year.
Yeah.
So for me to start paying it off, because I only pay it off 9% of what I earn over 25, I have to be earning like 60, 70k.
Holy shit.
To start getting rid of the interest. Because the interest is too high. So I'm just never going to pay it back. But then that's fine, because you just never pay it back and they write it off after 30 years.
Yeah, it's 30 years, isn't it? So
so it's essentially free.
When I'm
it's essentially
52,
free.
I'll have no more debt.
Yeah.
This is a really depressing thought.
I know my dad paid off his student loan. And I know some other people that did. And I assume... Because I'm never going to be able to pay mine off. I assume they've just increased the cost.
Yeah.
And changed how you pay it back. I don't know. You can specifically send like 30k to the government, but I'm never gonna have that. And why would I try to pay it off if I'm never going to?
We can just sit there and it gets written off at the end of the day.
Yeah. And is it Scotland where it's just completely free?
Yeah, Scottish people get their university for free.
It's just completely free. I assume you can also apply for a loan to help pay for a house and stuff.
Yeah, you can. Still maintenance loan stuff if you want. But for actual university course fees, which are like 10 grand a year, free.
It's completely free. I think it's a bit rude that we charge international students more.
Oh, it's horrendous, yeah.
Because I understand, they can do it because people will pay. So that's how a free market works. But it seems rude.
It's like, if you're from here, yeah. Because the UK's got its maximum...
Yeah, there is a... Yeah.
For UK students. Which is where the government subsidising comes in. They can just set what the hell they want for international people.
Yeah, when I was doing my A-levels, I did it at college, so to specifically only do A-levels, and there was a lot of international students. And they'd be there paying thousands to do their A-levels in the UK, because it's useful for learning language and stuff as well. But and I'm just sat there doing it free, goofing off, playing Hearthstone.
Yeah. There's literal private schools I know. I think on my mum's side of the family, there's some people which are very well off.
Yeah.
They end up starting up a business and it went big and stuff. So their kids go to private school.
Yeah.
And holy shit, the fees for A-levels?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's more than university. They're paying more than university to get the grades to get them into university. And I just couldn't get my head around that. And I'm sure it is better, but at the same time, how much better?
Yeah.
Can you get for what you pay for?
And some gooey eggness.
I end up with really good grades in the end.
Yeah.
Still. Should we start on what's it called? Buttercream.
Buttercream?
Buttercream.
Let's do buttercream.
I need to wash these though.
Oh, how long have we been streaming? So we got about an hour?
Yeah, that's loads of time. Oh, how long does it say to bake the brownies for, by the way?
Oh. Brownies get baked for 25 to 30 minutes.
Perfect. We'll drop in another 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
Sounds good. Ooh.
Oh dear.
But yeah, if you have the choice of where you get born, I guess the UK is a very good choice.
Plus, there's actually a lot of nice places in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, a load of people complain about the government and stuff. And there is certainly stuff you can complain about, but you have to appreciate how privileged we are.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like there's way worse places.
Yeah, and our government's corrupt and everything, but it's not actually corrupt.
No.
Like there are places where, like,
it's just run by horrible people. But that's every government. Yeah.
It's relatively fine. I don't get in America how you have the whole.
Anyone can just run.
Oh, well, no, I think that's fine.
Yeah, it is alright. But you get some right crackheads who end up in there.
I don't fully understand the whole left or right thing.
Yeah, like there's only two parties, but then we don't have a two-party system, but we basically have
when I was doing my first vote, people were telling me, like, oh no, you have to strategically vote to get rid of the Tories or whatever. I was like, well,
vote what you want for.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vote who I want.
Yeah, it's as if that's what the vote's there for. If everyone thinks about, like, oh, we've got to vote to get rid of these people, then yeah. But I think another problem is with the parties in the UK. There's the Tories, which are like the right wing. I think it's right wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not for the working class.
Yeah, left is for working class people because people who complain about that.
Tories should tax the poor.
Yeah.
And another one
exactly.
Should tax
So
the rich.
I think the problem is there's a lot of left wing parties, like a lot of different ones. There's like Labour, there's Lib Dem, which is not left wing, but it's more close to that than Tories. There's like Green.
Universal basic income. Come on, Green.
Yeah, exactly. And so there's like loads of there. So like the left wing people have a lot of choice, so they get spread out more. Whereas the right wing like parties, there's just the Tories. Like Brexit or whatever.
It's interesting. Like if you look at statistics of the age groups that people vote in. You become like more Tory as you get older.
Yeah.
Are we going to be Tory?
I don't think it's being more Tory as you go older.
I think that's the general trend.
It is the general trend.
And the statistics have stayed the same for a while. I don't know if they'll continue to stay the same.
I think it's just people's priorities getting different as well. Like we're looking at our future thinking, fuck, it's all going worse. And to be fair, it also depends on the person who's the Prime Minister at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, when the...
I don't see how that matters. Like, surely a party has things that they stand for. It doesn't matter who's the spokesperson for that party.
Boris Johnson.
Well, but if the party would do different things depending on who's in charge, there should be two different parties.
Yeah. It should be.
It shouldn't matter who's in charge. Like because they should represent everything that the party stands for.
The last election, there's Boris Johnson as obviously the Tory guy.
Yeah.
And my problem is I've grown up knowing about Boris Johnson my whole life. And the reason I knew about Boris Johnson because he was a fucking joke. I lived just outside London. He was the mayor of London. Everyone took the piss out of him. Everyone. Yeah. Boris bikes. He'd just ride about on one of his Boris bikes. And everyone would just laugh about it because they're all Boris bikes. Or so many memes of him because he was like the foreign secretary or whatever for a while. Like, he went to Japan and played rugby, like touch rugby with some school kids as like one of the events they do over there or whatever. He fucking rugby tackled a Japanese kid, like a 10-year-old kid. He just full out rugby tackled him. Like, he is a joke. He is the joke man. And somehow he became our Prime Minister. So like when the election was happening, my family's like very Tory in general. And I was like, guys, please, for the love of God. Not this guy.
Yeah, I obviously, you need someone to represent internationally. Like, when people think about the UK's government, they'll think about our Prime Minister. But I don't think that should affect how the party would run things.
It shouldn't, but I think it does in the end.
Yeah, no, it does,
like, the recent scandals with Boris Johnson as well, with breaking the lockdown rules. So he's literally our first Prime Minister who's broken the law whilst in office and got caught for it.
And got caught for it.
And got caught for it many times. And it's the own laws he's set. And there was this whole, like, toss-up in the Tory party about kicking him out. And everyone I talked to was like, yeah, that guy can fuck off, basically. But there was this whole thing. This
we have so much
political
bickering.
debate.
In our
There was so much
politics.
bickering, and there was this big thing about we can't really kick him out because there's a lot of stuff going on. We can't kick him out when there's a lot of stuff going on.
Well,
because
but
that's bad.
surely, like, you know, you don't even do anything, right?
No.
Like you pick your expert for this thing. You pick your expert for this thing.
Yeah.
All you do is just make sure your experts are in order, and you just like whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Spawn.
So it shouldn't matter who's the one whacking moles. But anyway, I don't know. A lot of what I've not really done much into politics. When Trump was a whole thing, I followed that trend.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
I remember
marvellous.
the first Trump election. I was seeing it. I was reading it all. I was like, "There's no way this guy is gonna run America. Like, come on!" And then he fucking won the election. So
It was a very interesting time period.
I think the same month the Brexit vote went ahead and.
Well, that was so we were pro-Trump, weren't we? Because we'd already we were planning on leaving the EU and weren't going to get a trade. But Trump was like, "Hey,
I'll help you out, guys.
I will give you trades."
And then we were like, "Okay, cool." And people voted to leave, and then we were like, "Hey, Trump, you know about those trades?"
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Well, also Trump was saying we'll get them, and the other guy was saying like, "No, you'll have to wait in line like everyone else."
Yeah. Which is fair.
So it was weird. It was weird.
Yeah, it's all a bit screwed. But hey, now I will have so much more difficulty getting work in the EU.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's that
I mean,
now.
if we were like, or at least I was like, I was 16 when the Brexit vote happened, but like I was not in the right time period or something, so I couldn't vote.
Yeah.
So I would have only voted to stay just so I could do uni in like Germany.
Exactly.
Or
Like I
something,
voted.
change.
I didn't even vote because I was 15 at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was a year off being able to vote. Yet I had like more developed opinions and more opinion about this than like.
Well, the whole
half people
misinformation thing was.
That whole misinformation was horrendous.
Yeah.
And, like they
No
spending
one knew
a lot of money
what on earth we were
on it
actually
as well.
voting on.
Like they
what
also
it meant.
the Leave campaign also spent more money than they were allocated as well, or like
Oh
legally allowed to
yeah.
spend. And that was kind of like brushed under the carpet. Big buses with this is how much more money we'll give to the NHS. They didn't get any more. They
Nah.
haven't got any more.
No. We don't
No,
need
not
any more
like that.
hospitals either.
No, loads of people
But
die.
you know,
you know?
stop. You know, we have to stop the spread so that
Yeah,
hospitals
stop the
aren't
spread.
overfilled.
Unless like
It's like the
you fancy going out.
Yeah, it's like the Titanic didn't have enough lifeboats for everyone. But you don't need enough lifeboats for everyone.
Just the ones that matter.
Yeah, just have your emergencies on different days.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Easy. But anyway.
And, like the advice now for COVID, it's like
Oh,
it's like you don't have to stay in. You can go out. Bojo says COVID's gone.
it was weird. Like I think they just like once you have your vaccine, it means you don't have to isolate.
Yeah, like
But
got
you can
COVID.
you're still a carrier.
Exactly. I got COVID, and I've been like triple vaxxed or whatever, and like I still isolated because I'm not gonna just go out and be like, I'm gonna cough on you and give you. Because you don't know people's personal situation either. They might have asthma or they might have some autoimmune disease. You don't know. Yeah.
A lot of very interesting stuff that ultimately won't matter because it'll be the same in 5 years' time anyway.
Exactly. All politicians are bastards. So that's my opinion.
Well, I hope everyone in chat and or at home is doing well. We're going to start on the buttercream, or are we waiting for brownies?
Oh yeah, we should start on the buttercream. What time is it?
It is 4 o'clock. We've been going for about 2 hours 10.
Yeah, solid. We should start on the buttercream. I cleaned the thing in the wobs. We've got another mix bar.
Yeah.
Alright. So now we need our softened butter.
Softened butter?
Softened butter?
I bet it's softened by now, right?
Yeah, it should
Right.
be.
We just hold it in our hands and warm it up.
It's pretty warm in here as well. Yeah, it's squelchy. Oh. Might need...
It's all good.
It's all good now.
I'm going to be at home alone for the weekend, so... I'm gonna be loving it. Sat in that corner over there.
Ooh.
All my filth. We'll just be eating off biscuits and KFC.
Solid.
It's the way forward.
This is the way. Oh, you know what I did?
Yeah, do you put in not the right amount?
What's missing?
What's missing?
What's missing from that over there? What do you reckon? You tell me what's missing. What have I done wrong?
Not put it on a weighing scale?
Yeah, I've done a weighing scale. Alright.
Well, look, I'll hold it.
Nah, don't do that. It's fine. We'll just guesstimate. It's only buttercream.
Yeah, it's about... Well, that's about like 25 grams.
Yeah, that is... Actually, no, that is 25.
Yeah, it's
25.
25.
25 with the thingy.
We've decided it's
So,
25. It's fine.
25 grams.
Yeah.
Could you pull up the...
I'm going to say
recipe?
25 kilograms and eventually... Or milligrams even. And
Oh,
eventually
yeah.
I'll be right. What are you doing?
Could you pull up the recipe on your phone, just so I can see the amounts?
Yeah, is
That's
that on
alright.
the link?
Yeah, on this same website.
I'll just hop into our Discord server.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where's it? Oh, there's your
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I got a... I'm paying my second payment from my Airbnb place.
Ooh.
I'm going out with some lads to the Peak District. Or the Lake District. One of the districts.
One of the districts.
One of the two places you go on holiday in the UK.
Have you ever been to Edinburgh?
I went to Glasgow, not Edinburgh.
I would recommend Edinburgh. It's lovely there.
That's a lot of butter.
Oh, it's the other recipe.
Oh.
Not the other one. So it's the one above it.
Okay.
There.
Oh, just vanilla buttercream. I see.
Yeah, 110 grams.
So we got 25 in already, so we want 85? No.
Yes.
Yes. That'll do.
That's fine.
Oh, you need semi-skimmed milk.
Sure do. Guess what we got?
It's a good job I had some. I don't know if I have 60 milliliter. Oh, no, I got 60 milliliters. Yeah, we got plenty.
Just a splash of it will be fine.
I can do a splash. Splash.
Splash, that's fine. It'll be right. Then what else? Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Be a little... like an Eton. How long
That's
my
alright.
neck is? That's ridiculous.
Have you got a little bit more vanilla essence by any chance? No worries if not. That might be alright.
Do not.
Ah, it's fine.
Let me double check. I have an empty container that used to contain vanilla.
Oh, nah, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
I got almond extract.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
Put a splash in. Almondy cupcakes.
Natural almond extract.
How bad could it go?
That's enough. Bum ba da bum ba da
And then
bum ba da bum.
500 grams icing sugar.
Icing sugar.
I should
Yeah.
do 250, then 250. Otherwise, it all puffs up and we end up covered head to tail in icing sugar.
Yeah.
But at least the end tastes sweet. Oh, do you want a spoon?
That's gonna be better than pouring.
Yeah. Icing sugar
You
can be
do
a bit.
it. You do it.
Oh, okay. If you pour as well, we'll just kick up everywhere. Nightmare. The air already tastes sweet.
Yeah. So what is icing sugar? Is it just from a different plant?
No, it's
is it really
same
refined?
stuff, same sugar. It's just ground down finer.
Okay.
That's all it is. So you could make buttercream with caster sugar, but you'd have to wait ages for it to all dissolve in. Whereas the icing sugar is better because it's smaller, so it just dissolves a lot easier.
Yeah, increased surface area.
Finer. Yeah, exactly.
500 grams of icing sugar.
Yep, it is a lot of icing sugar.
That is ridiculous. No,
It's mainly just sugar.
no wonder I love it. I'll get some more as well.
So good. You just have to keep going. And this will be enough for 250 grams.
Are we, do we need a full batch because we've been eating half the cupcakes?
Probably not. To be fair, I'll see how it goes. Let's be fair, put the butter in by now. I think this is probably like...
Do we want to take the brownies out?
Practice. One moment, let me have a check. Brownies are difficult because you really got to eye them up.
They look warm.
That's 250. I'll be right from now on. Brownies. The cupcake ones are fine. Whereabouts is the oven dogs winner? Cheers.
I found them for you.
Oh, legend you are.
I'm making a big mistake here. I wanted to just put this inside the jar. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit. So I'll put it back in the box now.
Now here's the fun, messy bit. No, it's not yet. I'll let you know when I put it on, but you gotta like slowly incorporate it so it doesn't kick about everywhere as soon as you chuck the mixer on.
Yeah.
Just gradually mixing the sugar in a little.
And after that, we'll get some more icing, I guess, for like some more self-fan art.
Yeah. He'll be chill.
What was the fan art at the minute?
Oh, good question. I don't know. I haven't yet watched the most.
I know
recent, but...
Chris, Matt, and Tyler have all been doing some stuff together on Mondays, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder.
Should we do a fan art stream sometime?
Yeah.
We can just spend a stream drawing.
Just make art, yeah.
Yeah, I have some friends. Well, Anna's actually in another D&D stream, and there's some people in there which always do like. Right.
Hey, we're back. My mic has been unhappy.
Is it really a few dice short if there isn't technical difficulties?
Yeah, I hope we didn't miss too much sound. I noticed it before it was mentioned, but we started mixing by then.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We were ranting about something.
Yeah, what were we ranting about? Don't know now.
We were talking about art streams. Oh, so we didn't lose that much. So yeah, our Heads and Tails. Is it Heads or Tails D&D?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
They do some nice art streams and stuff. So, like a lot of their, I think they VTuber as well, and a lot of their art is like in-house made.
Some of them's a really good artist.
Mm.
I've done a few characters from him, or one character from him before.
We can we can try to do like a collab. I don't know if we call it the collab Smite suggestion I was trying to do. But we could also do a collab like art thing maybe.
Yeah.
I know that we're gonna start looking at some more. Obviously, we need like new VTubers for our second campaign. I might keep Vonnie for when I'm doing my solo stuff. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe we can talk to them about art and stuff as well.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I mean, I know.
Oh, you go.
Well, I was gonna say I know my character's gonna have like some props, let's say. So it could be that we get the actual character art all from the same people, and then we just have like a little prop art as like a little side bit from.
Oh yeah. Because I know from that group, there's Becky who's the artist. But I think the art streams also has Holly in. I'm not sure if Holly draws, but I imagine she isn't too bad an artist anyway. But better than me, for sure. Doesn't take much.
Yeah, I know Tyler. He does a lot of he's been like designing the chibis and stuff, and he's got like all of this equipment.
Should be ready if you want to take it out. Yeah, it's perfect. It's just starting to bubble.
So we need the oven off now?
Yeah, oven can go off.
We've got some beautiful brownie.
Cherry and pecan nut. Good stuff. And it's also vegan. But it's a good brownie in its own right. Oh dear.
I'll save everyone's ears. Hey, we're back.
Hey.
Poor computer. Sandwich bag.
Sandwich bag. Thank you.
Yay! Woo! Look, we've got some lovely mixed buttercreamness. Just get a hold of it in the webcam as well.
There.
So right now the brownies are cooling. The muffins have cooled. So we're gonna dollop some lovely sugar on them, and then some coloured sugar on them, and then we're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were ambitious our first stream because we tried to do 3 things. I think two is a
two's a
suitable
good amount. You can take your time. Not panic, relax. Now here's a fun bit. Have you got your piping bag? There it is.
Here it is.
Now I'll just pop a few of these about.
Jack's gonna teach me how to pipe it in.
Alright.
Using like this.
Have you got a spatula?
A spatula. I did.
A spatula. And have you got the bit that goes on the end of here?
The nozzle. I assume that's this.
Yeah. Should work. We'll see how it fits. Which one's good for this?
I'm just trying to be useful. Over here.
That one's not the right one.
Look at all these different nozzles. Like that one, it's quite difficult to steam. It's got like
stars. It's probably good. That's my favourite one. I have a massive one at home, which is good.
But like numbers and different sizes. Like they all have different holes. So what number are we looking for? Oh, this one. Is this purposely bent or is this broken?
That's purposely bent. I might actually use that one because that one seems
interesting. This one is purposely bent.
So
I'm sure they all make very different lovely shapes.
They do.
I apologise any actual caterers at home.
Where does that one go?
Oh, do they all go in particular
it's
orders?
I just was looking for that one.
Ah.
That's the one I want to use. Alright.
I think you could just get a spatula and squeeze it through the grate.
I think
that would work.
It's gone in the wrong way. Up again. Okay, twist it round.
I can assist. I've
That's
got
alright.
spindly fingers. Anyone at home, I've got a trick that I only know a few people can do. Make a V with one hand and make a W with the other, right? And you just swap between them. So like, you know, I've got a W and a V, and I've got a W and a V. I know I said that in the wrong way around, but look, not everyone I've met can do this. I don't know how much practice you need. Apparently it's useful if you're playing piano, but I could never do the chords at the same time as the other notes. But I just thought I'd say that to have some words while Jack does prepare.
Okay. Oh, that kind of spectre. Like a flat one. Oh, there we go.
A flat one. Oh!
This kind of spatula.
Okay. So what's this then?
Spatula.
And what's that?
Spatula. There's no... like...
Let me just add a cup of flour and an ounce of milk. Oh, bloody measurements.
Yeah, there we go. Just click this up.
That's a turner thingy. Well, SpongeBob calls it a spatula. So it's either an Americanism.
No, it is a spatula. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a So what's that?
A spatula.
That's also a spatula.
It's also a spatula.
It's a flat plastic.
You know
spatula.
those like flat wooden sticks?
Flat wooden stick.
Oh
yeah, spatula. Yeah.
That's also a spatula.
That's also a spatula.
There are 3 different things for spatulas over here.
Well, you could also call it a paddle.
Yeah. Call that
if you're into that sort of thing.
Into paddles.
That's a turner thingy. So this is a turner thingy. Like for turning eggs when you cook them. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So now, I've not used one of these kinds
No. Oh, the spatula was a turner thingy.
packing bags before.
Yeah. I agree that that's a spatula and that is like
Okay.
a paddle or something.
So what we need to do is we take a cupcake, just pipe it. Oh, this is horrendously stiff.
Oh, Jack. So you twist it and then you keep twisting it to push the stuff out, and then you make nice shapes. So Jack's doing a lovely floret at the minute. I'll see if I can get a zoom in.
Holy shit. I'm gonna be buff by the end of this. You watch.
Trying to get the camera shot. There we go.
I usually use really thin plastic piping bags. If I bag with the butter being too stiff.
Yeah.
Or putting too much sugar in my opinion. But either way.
A lot of friction.
A lot of friction and pressure.
We're gonna be able to do them all.
That'll be enough. Worst case, we have a couple uniced.
Yeah, we've got some. We've got this. Oh, it's
horrendous.
You need to turn the exposure down. Got this lovely pattern going on here.
Lumpy.
So, what do? You
So yeah, I just kind of like keep it twisted at the top. You want to hold it like that, ideally. Keep the pressure going, keep it tight. You point it down at the cupcake, and you squeeze. And one of the ends of that nozzle, one of the sides is ridged.
Okay.
You want to keep the ridged one up at the top because that's the pretty bit. And you need to squeeze, wiggle it about, do what the hell you want. I have like a really big star-shaped one back at home, and that's the one I always use because I stick it down and just give it a big swell, and it all comes out nicely.
Okay. Well, I definitely don't know how to draw this properly, but it's coming out.
What are you drawing?
We'll say a mountain.
A mountain.
Yeah. There we go, we got a line, and I'll do another line.
I'll nick a spoon from you.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going through your spoons like there's no tomorrow. But
okay. I mean, I'm sort of getting how this pipetting works. It's a massive mess, but the next one will improve on. Is it pipetting? Piping?
Piping, yeah.
Piping. A pipette is that chemistry thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you sort of want to... You don't want to go back on yourself. You want to draw one continuous line, sort of like.
Ideally.
Am I right to try again?
Yeah, by all means. I'm trying to do something with the spoon. Doesn't go well. I think the buttercream is too cold.
Too cold?
Too cold, so it's too stiff.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try moving the cake instead of the pipe.
No, I'm going to call this one snow. Buttercream's usually so much nicer. It's a shame.
Well, I'm sure it'll still taste nice and sugary.
Yeah, ideally for buttercream, you leave the butter out overnight as well.
Oh, so it's a bit warmer.
So it's like dead warm, just completely squishy. But I forgot about that completely.
I'm running out of pressure.
Twist it more.
Twist it more.
No, I mean stopping to twist it more.
Whoa, this is...
It's a workout, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's poor buttercream making by me, but...
No, it's all good. Oh yeah, twister makes a big difference. Back at it again.
You need a lot less pressure. So as you hold it, it will warm up a bit. So that'll make it a bit easier.
Well, this is my attempt at a spiral. It's nearly there. There we go.
We know.
Look at that almost spiral.
I'll try.
Do you want to have a bit?
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna dollop some on, I think. Done. Let's try to shape this a bit. Oh, but yeah, we'll get out some like coloured icing stuff. Have we thought of a theme yet?
No idea.
Do you think we can do like some first campaign stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Trying to think what's happened since the.
Since this little thing.
Yeah.
Stone
Was that
trees,
that was
fire.
that was
A lot of fire.
pre pit fight as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Might need to shave a little off the top of this one.
Got second Cassius now, haven't we?
Yeah, we got. Actually, no. Second Cassius might have already been a thing. No, I don't. Was it?
I know.
I don't think it was. Maybe. Probably get very thin cement on this one, maybe.
I don't mind. Go for as much as you want. You've got loads of buttercream.
How many of these do you want to be taking home then?
Not a lot. I've got loads of baking to do tonight as well.
Yeah?
I got birthday cake left over still.
How'd your birthday donuts go?
They all went somehow. Had loads.
They were very nice.
They were very good.
At some point, I think we should do a stream, maybe with Simon as well. This is what we can do with the Civ board game.
Ah, yeah.
Like, you can probably get that on tabletop soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be
You
great.
can get it on tabletop soon.
Two Brits versus Heads or Tails D&D.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Look,
Genius.
sounds great. If you're watching, which you're not, I'll send you a message later. Oh, you piping, God. You just come out so well.
Yes. Usually ends up better than this, but...
Oh, I'm very easy to impress, to be fair. I think it's great.
I'll stick around you some more then.
I'll start moving these back and we'll have a big show at the end. And do like the two messes I made as well.
And I've made some mess too.
Oh, it does really get your fingers, doesn't it?
It sure does. Never usually this stiff. Oh my god.
I'll take it off of you.
Cheers. It'll be red raw.
Yeah, it's the twisting as well, isn't it?
It is, honestly.
I think what I might try to do is like a sort of like a woven pattern. So what, you do a line and you do stuff over the line.
Yeah. Bumps over a line. Then you do another line. Then another one bit away and then bumps over the next line.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. Go on.
Look how pretty it is. I'm doing a thing, guys. Ooh.
Yeah. I think we did put too much ice and sugar in, but that is my bad.
Oh, that's all good.
That's more kneading.
Yeah, yeah.
See after this, I think my hands will be knackered.
There we go. That's kind of like done.
Yeah, spot on.
Like it's been woven. So these are the last two as well.
Yeah.
So all of this has to go on there.
No, not all of it. You can eat it yourself.
Just
Seen people eat worse.
Oh, might swap hands. Can you left-handed pipe?
You absolutely can. There's left-handed people in the world. How well you can left-handed pipe is just a you problem. No.
Mm. Well, we spoke about hot cross buns, so I'll start with that sort of pattern.
First one I did was quite nice, I think.
Yeah.
I
You
don't have
have
the
like
energy to do it again.
You did have a pretty pattern going on.
Oh dear.
No, do a load of delta formations for no reason.
It's a geography thing.
A delta's a maths thing, it's a shape.
No, it's also a geography thing. Yeah. What's delta formation in maths?
It's the triangle kite.
Oh,
Like
yes.
Star Trek.
Yeah,
Star
yeah,
Trek
I got what
symbol.
you mean now.
Alright, that's called a delta.
Yeah, it's a delta. That's a shape. One thing I don't get in maths is not theory.
Not theory.
Not theory. Like a bunch of my mates do maths and they all do not theory. And it's like, oh, this circle, that's a knot. And that's this type of knot. And this knot's like, it's weird.
Yeah, I know,
The
like,
categorization of weird...
topology is a whole thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's all a bit wonky, I think.
Yeah, I know that, well, we are essentially coffee cups.
Yeah, something like that. You can reduce a lot of things in different ways to get different simplifications.
Hmm. That didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would, actually. This funny
Yeah, it's quite nice.
triangle thing.
Oh dear.
There you go. Do you want to do the last one?
Nah. My hands are knackered. You can do it if you want, but no need to.
What do we do? You can try to do a few dash short logo.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's see how bad
If
this
you need to
is.
switch halfway through, by all means, I'm happy to
We've got
give a hand.
the circle.
Yeah, you've got a circle around the outside. Did this team work?
Yeah. So I'm not
Oh no.
holding it right. There you go. There we go.
There we go.
Circle.
Circle.
There's then a triangle in the middle, the D4.
Yep. Oh, got a worm.
Stick, damn it. That's more like
That's a triangle.
I smell like a...
Don't worry about it, that's a triangle.
Yeah, okay. It's a triangle, guys, I'm sure. And then we can draw the bear on later.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make it a bit 3D. If it is a D4, you know? I don't know. There we go.
It's fine.
That's the triangle.
Yeah.
Go hard on the circle as well, just to finish off what's in here. There we go. Nice lumpy circle.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I can bring this up.
Now it's time to start drawing on them. Might go over to... Here we go. So what do we... Yeah, do we want to start icing on them?
Sure. I'm just chucking these out as well. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll move... Keep this here, I guess. So I'll knot it up.
There we go. I think we should draw Hobbs with a stick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Hobbs has like a cursed blade now as well, doesn't
Yeah, that's so many curses.
Oh, it's a spear, isn't it? Yeah, it's a stick.
Yeah.
There's so many different colours.
Ah.
I'll, for now. I'm just... Yeah, what to do? I'm going to start on the logo, I think. We've got a blue D4. I need to turn this into a triangle. If we ever, for whatever reason, have like a, go to like a Comic-Con or something, we need to sell some fan art merch.
Yeah, I was
I nearly had it. I nearly had the triangle.
But it's shit time for it. It's like October.
Hmm.
Just when I'm doing my projects and stuff.
Ah, I see.
All just a bit awkward.
There you go. That's kind of like a triangle.
Yeah.
We need a brown bear as well. I have a brown, right? I don't think we do.
I don't see one.
Oh no! I'll have an orange bear then.
Orange bear. It's like the bear in the big blue house, you know? Orange bear.
Yeah, yeah. Let's have a look. It's got its arms slightly over and it's got its head. So we've got...
Hobbs says yellow eyes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think black pupil, but yellow eye.
See, I got it.
That's a bear arm. That's good for now. We need a bear head. That can be a bear head. And then we need a bear body. Sort of just goes down like that. There you go. That's not awful. That's like a bear holding the dice.
Hobbs now has a monobrow. It's official.
What else does our logo have? It's got words at the bottom. A few dice short.
Good luck.
I might just do the letters.
Scribbles.
Yeah.
There we go. That's Hobbs. I see all the resemblance.
That's a good. That's like disappointed Hobbs. Like when we tell him, "Hey, we're gonna side with the bombing people."
Oh, whenever I don't know, one of us does some shit and Hobbs disapproves, which is most of the time. So, yeah.
Oh, I've messed that up royally.
It's fine. Royal West.
What do you think? That's just a T. How I can turn this into an A. It's fine. Like the icing curls as it comes out.
Yeah, it's.
There you go. That's an
weird. Oh shit me.
A.
There we go.
Got an F. Nearly got an F. It broke a small bit. Then we need a D. And then an S. There you go. A few dice short, and it's our logo. That actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
It's a lot better than.
That's a lot better than my
going.
expectations. Well, and to prove it's a D4, we can have like a 1. And draw a 2. There you go. We'd have a 1 at the top.
That's all we ever roll, so it's fine.
True. I mean, yeah. When you roll a d4,
It's always 1. It's the law of nature.
what next?
We're in DM blob.
Ah, the envelope.
DM blob. Oh, this is dye.
Oh, what?
It's food dye.
It's food dye.
It's food dye. David, I was just
What?
doused it in food dye.
This is food
This
dye.
is food dye. Yeah, food colour gel.
Why is what? Why is it in the
This
same?
is food colour gel.
Why is it in the same sort
I
of
was doused it in
container?
food colouring. Like, this is quite runny. That was all over my hands.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so these are food colouring apparently.
Yeah, Dr. Oetker food colouring.
I was wondering why they went with the rest of the icing.
Yeah.
What else? I might try to do Limber.
Is Linda still with us?
Limber is with the wagon.
Oh. Bye, Limba.
Yeah, maybe Limber will join the wagon spin-off.
One day. Maybe. Oh, I don't know what's happened to Limba then. He's
Oh
a
yeah,
warg,
so
isn't he?
Cherry's looking after Warg and
Ah.
a wagon, and Cassius's house.
Warg. Go and choose icing this time.
I might do a rainbow one, actually.
Ooh.
You're gonna choose icing this time.
Like, honestly, I went to squeeze it, it splattered out.
Red. Orange. Nathan Bad, make a cat face on a muffin. We can try to do a cat face. Sure.
Yeah, I can totally do a cat face.
We do have Mischief.
Angry DM wall.
Oh, the DMO. Oh, you'll also one for a logo. Like, just to prove you can write better than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Well, we all... Are you working on a cat face now?
Yeah, I'm working on cat face now.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Yeah, audio is still working. Whoa, the fact that the mic just decides to put out every now and then.
Technical difficulties. Follow the sound.
I bounced over here.
Oh.
But no, totally. So what? We've decided that we're gonna try to have a Smite crossover stream. Well, I've decided
Maybe.
that. We're gonna pick up BG3 when Act 2 comes out. We might do a... What was one of the collab ideas? Oh, it was Two Brits versus Heads or Tails D&D with Civ board game.
Oh yeah, Joe's in Heads or Tails as well.
Yeah, yeah.
She's,
so that's,
she loves board games, so that'll be fine.
That's a good 4-player.
First step to do when you look at this cat is just don't look too much.
Yeah, you go into it the preconception that you're going to look at a cat, and then it's a lot easier.
Don't look at it too much, you know? It's like, it's fine.
It's a good meow.
Oh dear. Oh.
We're about to hit 3-hour mark. Perfect.
Well,
It's
that is
appreciated.
perfect. We're almost done all the messy ones.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think I'm happy to call it quits whenever.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for joining
No
me, Joe.
worries. Thank you.
It's nice to see
Thank
you.
you for hosting.
Yeah,
It's good to see you too.
I hope everyone here, a part of all this, has a beautiful summer. And or winter, because obviously time zones
Oof.
and all that. It does seem
Thanks,
insane
yeah.
to me that, like, Australia
Like,
have Christmas in the middle of summer.
But it's still bloody sweltering.
Mm.
Yeah, it's some rare and it's a bit shit.
Yeah. Well, let's have a quick close up then. We've got
Afters.
a very bad attempt at our logo. We've got angry, disappointed Hobbs. We have, of course, a perfect cat face.
Perfect.
We have DM Orb, who's slightly angry.
Slightly.
Only slightly.
Only slightly.
Yeah. And then a very bad rainbow.
Woo.
But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I realised we just jabbered on quite a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Just a lot of like random talk, which isn't too bad.
But yeah, we got a lovely one shot this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Just while we wait for everyone to be available to finish off our first year campaign. First. Also first
This
year.
will be the first campaign I've ever finished.
Really?
Yeah, all the other ones have like fizzled off and died.
I've finished 2 as a DM, and I've finished 1 as a player, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Been the best campaign I've done so far, everyone.
Yeah, it's been great. I have enjoyed a lot of the differences as well. And like I usually play a spellcaster, so being quite martial.
Yeah.
I am going to grapple this wyvern because it's the only thing I can do. I'm going to do it well.
Good at.
Yeah. But no, it's been quite good.
Yeah.
And I think we've got more Forest from Matt next Monday, or is he taking that time off?
No idea. But there might be something.
But yeah, I mean, feel free to join our Discord and Twitter and stuff to find out more posts. I will throw up the social link very quickly. If you're watching on YouTube, it's links down in the description. And if you're listening to a podcast, I don't think this gets uploaded to the podcasts. But if it somehow does, we appreciate it.
If one day we find our way to Spotify.
Yeah.
Maybe. It'd be a really odd podcast.
Yeah, I guess baking ASMR must be a thing, right? Like maybe we do a 3-hour stream of just mixing eggs and butter.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible by the end.
I think before
it would very much separate.
I think before we curse the stream, we should finish. But yeah, thank you all for joining.
See ya.
Bye bye.